Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. The alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me hear. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I put attention, all in my blood, all in my veins. They started with Perky, now that hair by numb is veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah.
Lost see, I glossed to it, shit ain't been the same. Heard the ops talking to the feds, giving names. Who gon' feed my family if they take me out the game? Keep one in the head and one eye open, that ain't change. I'm quick to catch a body. When I shoot, he shoot, I know bro.
Niggas died at 65.
Yeah. Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
On the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled high, I ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hollering black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this my definition. And being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. So dope, my eyes low. When you move like God, the time slow. I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. What's a native to a native? Eat $5 dough if he not melanated. Pale faces got you waiting on a savior. Sending prayers up, he texting back on vacation. Yeah, God's children. Give all your praise to Jesus, but how God feeling? He say put no one before him in divine image. It's you with God or Christians. I got a vision, but niggas ain't gotta listen, so they don't. We came from the soil, wasn't fucking with no boats. Bible took our spirit, English potted on our homes. Tribal families turned on us, don't act like y'all don't know. But fuck them and they grudges. We was something turned to nothing. And now we nothing's turned to something. Reincarnation of ancients, fresh up out the oven. This the message to the black man. 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 Shooters on my roof, lawyers in the coop. We can never die, bitch, we bulletproof. This the message to the black man. This the message to the black man. Say you wasn't slaves, you was prisoners of war. You stop wasting your time, these other bitches ain't important. You ain't meditating, you ain't mating with the sauce. Like what the fuck's a noodle if you ain't painted with the sauce? I find it hard to trust the pastor who rather side with the master, who preaching we should submit while getting murdered and captured. About how we should wait on God, it's never our vernacular. They get
The hell he was. I had to really step back and look at my situation for what it was. I had to look at my life like it was a movie. I had to look at all the moving parts. So I could really understand what it was. They say love make you blind. Yeah. I'm introverted. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bed, I got a murder. Head goes out the back, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens. The streets wanna murder. Streets wanna murder. I told you that this thing of ours, it come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. Hate the city red. All the shit I seen replaying in my head. Heard the streets talking, so we caught them boys instead. Block wanna murder and they caught with another feds. And I pray they would, but it was right, but really, niggas was crooked. Playing the 50 with niggas that cost them a bullet. Ain't wanna do it to them, but I had to pull it. One foot in the streets, one foot in the trap, my hand on the music. I write my wrongs on this microphone, it's therapeutic. I know the streets listen when I talk, I can't abuse it. I can't abuse it. I can't abuse it. No, I can't abuse it. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bed, I got a murder. Head goes out the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burden. I'm introverted. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bed, I got a murder. Head goes out the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens. The streets wanna murder. Streets wanna murder. I told you that this thing of ours, it come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. Yeah, baby, you know why I get it. Look in the grind, bitch, I'm on a mission. Over they talking, little baby, I'm different. And on my nuts, I handle my business. And on my whoa, shit in the pin. I'm really rapping the shit that I'm living. I got a problem inside of my mind. I hear the streets talking, they tell me to get it. Yeah, I gotta get it. Yeah, then she tell me I'm tripping. All of my money on top of my music to give myself what I was missing. Yeah, I never asked them niggas for a band. I never caught them niggas in the jam. I know the ops stepping in the moon. I know my head going for a tan. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bed, I got a murder. Head goes out the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens. The streets wanna murder.
Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. The hell way.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I won't let them They won't see me. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. I can't let them They won't see me. I put attention, all of my blood, all of my veins. They started with perky, now that hair on them is veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. I won't let them They won't see me. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. I can't let them They won't see me.
Lost, see, I glossed too. We shit ain't been the same. Heard the ops talking to the.
Peace, 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 peace. Peace and blessings to everybody in the building, man. What's going on? I see a couple people live. Shout out to my brother Al TV. Better send some people over here. I know they cracking over there this morning. Hey, man, I got a fire bill for you guys this Grand Rising. I got a lot of shit to talk about. We're going to get into this hostile takeover of hip-hop culture, which is our culture. The hostile foreign takeover of our culture. We're going to be talking about young PHARAOH's up-and-coming No Jumper interview. We're going to be dissecting that, talking about his recent beefs with Sarah Suit and Seti. We're gonna be getting into quite a few things, man. So if y'all can hear me loud and clear in the chat, I need y'all to drop a fire emoji in this motherfucker. Shout out to everybody in the building that's in here. Shout out to y'all. Let me shout out to Hemi the Barber, Eric Williams, Wakandi, Eastside 1415, Pop Reed. Pop Reed, when your birthday? Is it today or tomorrow? Is it today or tomorrow, Wilmore Reed? Let me know. Is it today or tomorrow? Shout out to Back Creek, a Duke, Don Philly, Elbora, Sister Blackfoot, Winfield, 504 Indigenous, an American Negro. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking building, man. We just done getting cracking. Eric Williams, Infinity, Elzer Bay. What's going on? Lady Lynn Goddess, what's going on with it? How y'all feeling this Grand Rising? We about to get straight into it, man. I don't even want to hold y'all up because I got so much to deal with this Grand Rising. I'm trying to chop it up ASAP.
Where's this perverted?
I'm gonna try to chop it up ASAP. So let's get to it, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go.
Just hip hop.
But before we do that, before I get to that in particularly, shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all noticed at the Wake and Bake Show. Y'all noticed the Wake and Bake Show. Y'all noticed one of the latest YouTube channels around. So I'm gonna need y'all to light y'all woods up. Let me know what city, what state y'all in. Light them woods up. Let me know what city and what state y'all in. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got 51 people in here. Can we get 50 likes in the building immediately? We need 50 likes in the building immediately. So let me say shout out to everybody. Let me get back on here. What's going on with it? How y'all feeling this Grand Rising, man? Y'all already know what's up. Peace and blessings. Y'all know I'm lighting the wood up. Y'all already know what's up with it. I mean, hit the gym this morning, feeling healthy. Feeling healthy. My little shoulder a little fucked up, though. You know? Hey, man, if y'all ain't smoking good, man, make sure y'all go DM Asteroids Code on Instagram. Asteroids Code Instagram. DM him using promotion code if you want to smoke some of the best herb in the world. This particular is Asteroids brand. Apologize about that. Shit hit my lungs a little bit. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Wakandi, everybody in the building. Can I get everybody to drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all can hear and see me loud and clear? I need y'all to drop a fire emoji, man. You gotta drop a fire emoji, man. And y'all need to get that Asteroids, Elbora. Go shop with the Aborigine brand of smoke, man. You can get to you on the East Coast, wherever you is. Just let me know. Go DM Asteroid Code using promotion code Aborigine, man. You get the Aboriginal discount. They got all kind of flavors, all kind of extras for the weak, for the strong, whatever. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all go shop at asteroid.co, man. Asteroid Code on Instagram. Asteroid Code. All right. Shout out to everybody in the building. They provide they got the exclusive Moon Rock white runts. These are Moon Rock pre-rolls. These things are exclusives. Moon Rock pre-rolls exclusive. Make sure y'all go shop with my boy Asteroid. That's the brand. So y'all see that symbol right here? You already know y'all there. Make sure y'all go check in. Some of the exclusive Moon Rock pre-rolls. Make sure y'all go shout out and shop with my boy Asteroids. The Aboriginal company you've been looking for. This ain't no street weed. This is a company weed. This is a brand company, legal brand company. Make sure y'all go shop with Asteroids. Make sure y'all go shop with Asteroids, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, man. Let's get straight into it, man. If y'all ready, like I said, I want to see we got 72 people in here. Let's get 72 likes. We got San Antonio in the building. Where else we got in the building? The first state, Delaware in the building. Y'all ain't drop y'all cities in y'all state? Do he ship to? Hey, Spike, everywhere, bro. Everywhere. And eventually we'll have he's established on the West Coast. Eventually we're going to have the establishment on the East Coast. We're going to be running that on the East Coast, so make sure y'all tap in. Yes, it can get to you anywhere. Anywhere. I don't give a fuck if you're in Antarctica. You can be in Robertsville, Antarctica. You understand me? Sorry, don't smoke. Hey, it's good, dude. Don't smoke, bro. What you doing then? I know you doing something. What you drink? Beer? What you drink? Beer, cuz? Hey, our peoples can actually metabolize alcohol. Did you know that a scientific study says that Asian people cannot metabolize their alcohol? That means they act the damn fool off of liquor. And you know the only other people on the planet that can't metabolize their alcohol is Native Americans, who obviously through our observation has Asian descent blood in them. No, AB is not different from FBA. FBA is a foundational Negro to America. A foundational Negro is an Aboriginal. You know, an Aboriginal does not come from Africa whatsoever. So I just want to put that out there. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get right into it, man.
But foundational Black American culture, the positive aspects of it. There's this perverted, unwritten rule in our society that everything created by foundational Black Americans has to be pillaged by other groups. We can't really take credit for what we create. Anything that foundational Black Americans create, part of this perverted little unwritten rule is that everybody is supposed to be able to pillage it, capitalize off of it, vulture from it, and then ultimately take credit for it, except when it's negative. Now, if there's something negative in relation to our culture, it's all on us. Nobody wants to share that, even when they contribute to the negativity. When all of these other groups come over here and contribute to the crime and the out of wedlock marriages, or out of wedlock births, out of wedlock births, the baby mama culture and the scams and all of that stuff, it's all put on Black. They don't want to siphon it off and put it on their culture. It all falls on us when it's negative. But anything positive that we create, we all brothers, and it always has to be something that everybody gets to share. We have to stop that. We have to stop letting people pillage our culture, because they do not let us touch their culture, and then they dump their garbage on us. We have to stop letting people dump their garbage on us, but then take credit for all of the gems that we create. We have to have enough self-esteem to say, hey, no, we're not going to let you do that, because they don't let us do that to them. You see? That's why I'm very happy that there is a backlash for this narrative that's being deliberately put out. And we're going to go into why it's being put out so hard body right now. As we see, we're getting hit from all cylinders now, where people, is particularly Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes and a couple of others. And there's some scholars, some of these left-wing Democratic Shield scholars that's pushing this narrative too. This narrative that hip-hop was co-created by Caribbeans and Latinos. All right? That's a very dangerous narrative. That is not a truth.
Not only is it a dangerous narrative, it's an absolute lie. We've proved to y'all that it was rapping all the way back in the 40s when they used to use the term rap on. When I showed y'all them military brothers that was talking about how they fight for their culture and all this, listen, they was talking about rap on then. There was the way they talk their shit, the way they drop what they want to drop, that was called rap.
Trivial thing.
And we know what no Latins, no Caribbeans around at a certain time period when we was doing this. What's going on, Tehran Aries? A Duke. Appreciate you for coming in, sis. For real.
With them doing that. That is not trivial. They're doing it for a specific reason, and it's a very dangerous reason. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. What I'm going to need you guys to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button as well, man. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button. Double up on the like button. And I'm gonna need y'all to share the live stream. If y'all fuck with Big Al Power, what up? What's going on, Nikki? What's going on with it? If y'all fuck with my channel, man, I need y'all to share the live stream at least 2 times on the TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, something. All right. So if y'all fuck with my channel, y'all hit the y'all hit the like button, drop a fire emoji, and then come back in this motherfucker and be like, yo, I just shared this thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up with it. Shout out to y'all, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Let me know what city, what state y'all in. Y'all know we dropping off these topics. We got to chop it up about gatekeeping our culture. It's been a hostile takeover of our culture. You got all kind of races coming off in this bitch trying to attack our culture and act like they went 50-50 on it. No, hell no. We're not going with that. Shout out to my nigga Dot, aka Truth Over Everything, man. My nigga Toe. I'm gonna name him Toe. Toe. Truth Over Everything, nigga. Toe. What up, Toe? My nigga Dot.
You see the share button? I need you to retweet this on your Twitter timeline. All right? I need you to retweet this. So now,
even TARIQ telling y'all to share the live stream. Y'all heard TARIQ. He said share this live stream for me.
I need you to retweet this on your Twitter timeline. All right? I need you to retweet this. So now, again, this whole narrative, this is a hostile takeover attempt. Where these people are running around talking about Latinos co-created hip-hop. And there's a pushback. They're getting called out. BET was pushing this bogus narrative. They know it's a bogus narrative, but they keep pushing it anyway. And let me show you some of the articles of the pushback. All right, let me show y'all some of the articles of the pushback right here. Fat Joe receives backlash for saying hip hop was created by both blacks and Latinos. Now, Fat Joe has been out here saying that, he's been doubling down hard on the lie. Hip hop was created by black and Latinos 50-50. Hip hop was created by blacks and Latinos half and half. That is a blatant lie. And he knows it's a lie. And everybody who promotes that know it's a lie, because when you start asking for receipts, nobody has receipts for it. They start talking about stuff from the 80s. So they know that they're lying. Now here's Fat Joe right here trying to explain. People are calling him out, and Fat Joe is trying to explain. He can't really explain the lie. Fat Joe is kind of babbling here to a certain degree. Hold on, where is this? Fat Joe is kind of babbling here. Fat Joe is not really explaining the lie. You know, he's getting into some ad hominems, but listen to this.
Latinos wasn't in rap and this. These guys are fucking delusional.
Hold on.
Talking about Latinos wasn't in rap and this.
That's another thing. Watch the word tricks. Now,
He on them little word tricks, man. Fuck this fat ass dude, man. I can't stand these little Mexican Spanish things, man. Coming over here acting like they done started our culture, man. Shout out to Kevin Gilbert for the cash out donation. Sent in a $2 cash out donation. Shout out to Kevin Gilbert. We appreciate the support over here at Aboriginal Power Platform and on the Wake and Bake channel, man. We appreciate the support. Shout out to my brother Kevin Gilbert. Make sure y'all support the channel. Don't let Kevin be the only one that supported Big Aboriginal Power channel today. You know what I mean? Don't let him stand out there by himself. You know what I mean? Support the channel. Cash out and PayPal information at the bottom of the screen.
That's another thing. Watch the word tricks. Now it went from Latinos co-created it to y'all saying Latinos wasn't in rap. Watch this. Watch the word games.
These guys are fucking delusional. We're from the Bronx, New York. Shit happens. And so when hip hop started, it's Latino and black, half and half.
How? How half and half?
But they going at me because I'm like the only Spanish dude, like really with a big voice. Fuck that. And Latinos wasn't there. You was invited. You are a specimen. I don't know what the fuck is up with these people that don't know their facts.
What's the facts, Joe? What are the facts, Joe?
So out of nowhere this morning, somebody sent it to Tony Sunshine. He sent it to me. I got a little video I posted. And it's only a few Latinos in hip hop. We got the drum beat going, and this talks about Charlie Chase and Ruby P and Whippy Whip and this. These are all.
He can't even get the lie out. All right. Joe can't even. He hasn't fleshed out the lie good enough. He hasn't fleshed the lie out good enough. Hold on, sorry guys. He really hasn't fleshed out the lie that well. All right.
Listen to this fat motherfucker. You don't even know what the hell he about to say. That's why I can't stand that. He just got caught on his live. He was on live trying to lie. Nigga, stop trying to live and start trying to lie live, nigga. Your ass gonna get caught, fat ass nigga. You too slow. You fat ass Puerto Rican. You came in on the swag late. Nobody really fuck with y'all. You barely made it in because of Big Pun, big ass. And they know he wasn't gonna be able to do nothing with no hostile takeover. Because what Pariqua forever. What? Get that bullshit out of here, man. Nobody want to hear that bullshit, man. Straight up.
I posted. And it's only a few Latinos in hip hop. We got the drum beat going, and this talks about Charlie Chase and Ruby P and Whippy Whip and this. These are all.
He can't even get the lie out. All right. Joe can't even. He hasn't fleshed out the lie good enough. He hasn't fleshed the lie out good enough. Hold on, sorry guys. He really hasn't fleshed out the lie that well. All right. So what they're trying to do again, they're playing these little word games where they're trying to give credit to any Puerto Rican who wandered off to a b-boy party in the 70s. They're trying to say that that person is a co-creator half and half. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Charlie Chase was there. That's one DJ. That wasn't Puerto Ricans. You had one or two people in the 70s during the formation who were around. They didn't contribute to it. Let me say that again. Like one of our brothers who's going to be in the new documentary. We're going to have a lot of folks in the documentary. Latinos were the first people to learn hip hop from foundational Black Americans. They did not create nor influence hip hop in any shape or sense of the word at all. And everyone knows this. Everyone knows this.
Nobody influenced hip hop more than nigga, the people who created. Man, shout out to Clarksville in the motherfucking building. Mr. Vengatti in the motherfucker. Clarksville 10 in this motherfucker, man. Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville area, man. Y'all know what's up with Clarksville, man. There's some gangsters out there. Shout out to Clarksville. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We got C. Roberts in this thing. We got Haru, Craig Lloyd, J Rock. Okay, we lit up in here, man. Can I get everybody to hit that like button? Can we get at least 200 likes in this motherfucker? Can we get at least 175 likes? I'll cut y'all some slack, and I know there's some haters in here. Majority of the people are my cousins. So we need 175 likes. If y'all really rock with the channel, I'm going to need y'all to support this motherfucker now. I'm going to need y'all to support it now. This is the Wake and Bake. I already brought the woods for y'all to let y'all hit it one time. Y'all know I'm about to light the moon rock sticks up. The moon rocks. Come on, man. We getting litty today. And we chopping down this info. So I'm going to need y'all to support the channel, man. Cash App, PayPal information is at the bottom of the screen, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Let's get right back into it, man.
They did not create or contribute to the creation of hip hop in any sense of the word. All they did was emulate later on what foundational Black Americans were doing. This is why whenever they start talking about what they do, they start talking about Crazy Legs and what people were doing in the 80s. They didn't create anything. These are facts. No, and Grandmaster Cass, he backpedaled a little bit and then he spoke the truth again. See, shout out to Cass. He's doing what he can do. Again, I'm going to play a new clip from Cass because a brother named Melrose, who was at some kind of hip hop dedication event out there in New York, he got a little quick thing where he got a sound bite from Kaz, and this is Kaz admitting that that hip hop is an African American culture. Because they had Kaz the other day.
It's an Aboriginal nigga culture. I know motherfucking African American. What the fuck you talking about, dude? See, there you go, adding this African onto this shit, man. No, that's why they thinking they did some shit now. And who you talking about? King Kaz? King Kaz ain't say that.
Admitting that hip hop is an African American culture. Because they had Kaz the other day saying, yeah, there were Latinos involved. I mean, there were some Latinos who were around, not involved. But yeah, there were some Latinos in my crew. They were around. See, we got to watch the word game. See, this is the thing. Because they're lying, and they know that they're lying about this whole nonsense, they got 3 tactics that they're using. Okay, there's 3 main tactics that's being used here. Number one, they're doing the I say so tactic.
Which ain't gonna work because we gatekeeping our culture. They literally trying to just move us out the way. We don't care what you niggas say. Y'all ain't invented. We gonna create a whole new story. No, this ain't no hostile takeover, nigga. We standing up on our shit. Shout out to Teron Aries, man, for the $5 cash out donation. He said New York rap beef fell off. You know what I mean? To the foreigners. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right, because a lot of the New York's rappers and drill scene that you hear today is all foreigners. Every one of them is a foreigner. You don't hear no black Americans. You don't hear no black Americans coming up out of there. Hell, they done push Ace Boogie with the hoodie on out the way. All you hearing about is Lil D Thing and K Flocka and shit like this. Yo, yeah, I'm hip on the shit that's going on in New York now. Don't get it twisted. I'm around. You understand me? I know what's going on. I know it's foreigners. How about that? I know it's some motherfucking foreigners.
Sense of the word at all. They and everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. They
hold on. What the hell going on? What the hell going on? Why the hell they took my screen share off? They fuck with my channel today. Don't do that.
Did not create or contribute to the creation of hip hop in any sense of the word. All they did was emulate later on what foundational black.
They always emulated later on. By the time they started emulating, we was doing something else. We used to tell these niggas, like, it's even all the way down to hip hop. They would get onto the shit later on that we was doing. When it comes to style and dress and slang, they was getting onto that shit on the old wave of shit. They was never up to date with what we do. Man, we kick so much motherfucking sauce out here, a nigga couldn't even do nothing with us, man. The most powerful thing is for the Negro in America, the so-called black, the Aboriginal, the so-called FBA. Shout out to y'all. Once we wake up and understand who we really are and where we come from, man, there's nothing that can stop us. I mean, absolutely nothing. You understand me? We are some of the most resilient, talented, creative people you ever seen in our life. And like I said, there's a hostile takeover of one of the most influential things that we created. That's culture, hip hop culture. We are the motherfucking culture. Without us, American culture would not even exist. So we got to continue to gatekeep. They're trying to shut the gate down. They're trying to burn the crosses in our culture yard. No, hell no. We're not going with that. We kicking ass today. Yeah, we're going to kick y'all in y'all little funky foreign ass, and we letting y'all know we gatekeeping our motherfucking culture. Flat out. We ain't doing none of that weird.
Everyone knows this. They did not create or contribute to the creation of hip-hop in any sense of the word. All they did was emulate later on what foundational black Americans were doing. This is why whenever they start talking about what they do, they start talking about Crazy Legs and what people were doing in the 80s. They didn't create anything. These are facts. No, and Grandmaster Caz, he backpedaled.
He backpedaled a little bit. He did. He backpedaled a little bit. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. If y'all want to support the channel, Cash App and PayPal information at the bottom of the screen. Make sure y'all support the channel. Most important thing y'all can do is hit that like button, share the live stream, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed to my new channel, BAP News. That's all capital letters, BAP News, all caps. Go subscribe to BAP News, man. I have one of the brothers, or one of the moderators, put that link to my new channel in the chat. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that, man. We're going to be doing uploads over there. We're going to be getting it cracking over there. We just reached 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to everybody in this chat and on this platform today, man, on this platform, because we just recently hit 12,000 subscribers on this platform, man. So shout out to everybody in the building. Congratulations. Hey, that's a need for a celebration, huh? That's a good little goal. We just hit 12, man. I came from 100 subscribers, man. We had 12,000 now. So shout out to you guys, because I wouldn't have been able to do that without you guys. So keep sharing the live stream, keep supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all.
These are facts. No, and Grandmaster Cass, he backpedaled a little bit, and then he spoke the truth again. See, shout out to Cass. He's doing what he can do. Again, I'm going to play a new clip from Cass because a brother named Melrose, who was at some kind of hip-hop dedication event out there in New York, he got a little quick thing where he got a sound bite from Cass, and this is Cass admitting that that hip-hop is an African-American culture. Because they had Cass the other day saying, yeah, there were Latinos involved. I mean, there were some Latinos who were around, not involved. But yeah, there were some Latinos in my crew. They were around. See, we got to watch the word game. See, this is the thing. Because they're lying, and they know that they're lying about this whole nonsense, they got 3 tactics that they're using. Okay, there's 3 main tactics that's being used here. Number 1, they're doing the I say so tactic, where they just keep lying over and over and not explaining their lie. They can't even explain the lie, just keep saying it. And when everybody asks, okay, where are the receipts of Latinos contributing to hip hop in the early and mid 70s when it was being formatted? Where were the Latinos contributing and bringing something to the table for hip hop that Black people were not already doing? What did they innovate? What did they contribute? And pointing to 1 or 2 Latinos who just happened to be at a couple of b-boy parties, we're not going to sit there and just give them credit for standing there and being Latino. That's how white people do. White people show up and they just get credit for being white. I call that the Kim Kardashian defense. Kim Kardashian doesn't really have a certain talent. She shows up, she's white, and she gets shine just for being white, and she becomes a celebrity just for being white. See, they want to have that type of colonizer influence on the culture. I'm a white Latino, so I'm supposed to get credit just for being around you niggas. I don't have to put in the work that you put in. We have to understand how anti-Black that is and how disrespectful that is. That's very disrespectful, ladies and gentlemen. The second tactic they use is the interchanging of words. See, they'll say one thing, and then when called out, they'll flip into another word. Well, Latinos created it 50-50, and then when you front them on it, well, yeah, we contributed. Well, we influenced. Well, we witnessed. Well, we participated. See, they try to make all of those words interchangeable, and they are not. All of those words have very different meanings. You witnessing hip hop doesn't mean you created it. See, they start doing this word interchange. Watch out for that. When they start doing that and creating these interchangeable word straw mans, see, the first narrative was we helped create it with blacks 50-50. And then when you don't show no receipts, well, how y'all gonna say we weren't there? There was Charlie Chase, he was there. Disco Wiz was there. We didn't say that there weren't 1 or 2 Puerto Ricans there. We didn't say that they weren't there. We're talking about who created the culture. You see, watch the word change.
We created the culture. You got a lot of these people tapping into now. See, this conscious movement is not something that was started by white people or somebody. This is started by Aboriginals in America. The whole conscious thought, what we call the conscious community, the conscious concept, the conscious thought pattern was created by us. And now you're starting to see other cultures tap into that. You're starting to see other cultures strictly, simply to tapping into that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pause this video. We're gonna get to the next one in just a second. But the video I want to get into is the No Jumper interview featuring young PHARAOH. Man, we gotta talk about it. We really gotta talk about that particular video because it's exclusive. That's let you know that they tapping into the culture. When you see a No Jumper going into the conscious community, do you understand what I'm saying? They're going into the conscious culture which we created. They're trying to tap in. You understand me? And if they tapping in, they gotta pay homage. All we need is something to ignite this flame some more. You understand me? So we're going to get into that interview right now. Drop a fire emoji if y'all ready to get into that. We'll come back to the TARIQ NASHEED interview. But if y'all ready to get into the young PHARAOH No Jumper interview, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Drop a fire emoji in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. It's very important for you guys to support the channel. Cash App and PayPal information is at the bottom of the screen, y'all. So let's get right into it.
So I say that to say this. I dropped this song, Shimmy Shimmy Ya remix in tribute for ODB.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, man. And we're with the notorious King of Black YouTube. Bro, King of YouTube. Well, I can't be cursed, but King of YouTube, young PHARAOH, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. Let me make sure I'm in the right camera, right?
Yes, sir.
What the fuck is Black YouTube? Come on, Big Tether, dude. You be rocking. Come on now, Poetic Flacco. Somebody tag Poetic Flacco about this, man. We got to talk about this conversation. We're going to have to talk about this. Somebody tag Poetic Flacco, man. Somebody go tag dude in this.
Black YouTube. Bro, King of YouTube. Well, I can't be cursed, but King of YouTube, young PHARAOH, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. Let me make sure I'm in the right camera, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. It's the general, and now we rocking. All right. And I want to clear some things up too.
Of course.
Before we start, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm an I body. All right. Let's be clear on that. I know a lot of people say, PHARAOH, you a God body and then whatever. I'm an I body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm gonna let this gentleman, when he's ready to ask me why I say that, he can ask me, you know.
Speak on it now.
Okay, listen, man.
The alien here, man.
Yeah. All right, this is why I say I'm an I body and why I don't say I'm a God body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never personally, I'm not a jailbird. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? Let my baby mamas tell it. So I'm not a jailbird. Okay, no disrespect to my baby mama. I got love for my baby mama, all jokes aside. But I have to say this. I'm not no jailbird, all right? But I've been going to jail for quite some time now, since I was a kid. When I was in there, I went to jail very unfortunately. Let's say that. Okay, I got some family members who did some things which caused me to become incarcerated. Now, why is that important? Everybody who go to jail is not a criminal. But once you in there, you in there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I just want people to know that once you in there, you in there. It don't matter how you got up in there. Once you in there, you in there. So I got up in there, okay? And I got affiliated with lots of different people. White people, Spanish people, Black people, and you got different organizations in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And one of the organizations I got affiliated with is an organization known as the God Body Organization. Okay, so I say that to say this. I dropped the song Shimmy Shimmy Ya remix in tribute for ODB.
This is the conscious fella, young PHARAOH. If y'all not familiar with young PHARAOH, this is young PHARAOH from the conscious community. So what I'm talking about, how these people tapping into certain outlets in the conscious community. They just had a TARIQ NASHEED on there. Now they got young PHARAOH on there. Don't be surprised that you might see a Dane Calloway on there. You might see a fucking Chief Holiday. Nigga, you might see a big Bapperton on there, man. You know a big Bapperton come on there. You know what I mean? Big Al Power come on there. It's gonna be Liddy committee, man. I'm telling the whole world that the majority of niggas is Aboriginal. We been here and we built this bitch. We turning all the way up on no jumper. Why smoking woods? Yeah, we about to, yeah, we going, yeah, we'll do it just like that.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Old dirty bastard.
Old dirty bastard. And at the end of the song, I said, Method Man, you a bitch. I said that at the end of my song.
Mm-hmm.
Now you might say, Pharaoh, why did you say Method Man, you a bitch at the end of your song? Because he left Robert Kirkland in there. He left Robert Kirkland in there. Now I've been in jail since Robert Kirkland. That's a long ass time. Because Robert Kirkland went to jail for murder, if I'm not mistaken, in like 72 or 74. It's 2022.
Facts.
So that's how long I've been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's how long I've been in that bitch. Now,
what the fuck is this lunatic talking about? Did he just say he been in jail since 1972? He's out of his motherfucking mind. What's wrong with young Pharaoh? Oh, this boy on bad drugs. He need to stay off of them hallucinogenics. Man, come get you some of this asteroids. Come shot with asteroids. Get you some clean shit. You know what I mean? Come get you some clean smoke, man. Don't get none of that bullshit. You want some weed, boy.
I know because Robert Kirkland went to jail for murder, if I'm not mistaken, in like 72 or 74. It's 2022.
Facts.
So that's how long I've been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's how long I've been in that.
Oh, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Yeah, he fucked up. He tweaking. Yeah, that meth kicking in. Oh my God, they done got the wrong nigga on there from the conscious community. What the fuck are they doing? This nigga on drugs, y'all. Look at him. You see them eyes? He said, that's how long I've been in there. No, you is tweaking, young man. Calm down.
That bitch. Now, I know the General Kirkland went to jail for murder, if I'm not mistaken, in like 72 or 74. It's 2022.
Facts.
So that's how long I've been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's how long I've been in that bitch. Now, I know the general public don't understand certain levels of politics. You the general public. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they're supposed to.
But for somebody, I've been in jail with, I shout them out again. Benny Hardy, Boo Boo Bitch. Any of the big time gangsters from like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, I've been in jail for so long. I've been in jail with all of them.
Yeah.
I done been in jail. I done stood in the yard with.
See, now he tweaking. This nigga said he been in jail with the boy. Use a damn lie. I just seen you on Side Netters. Don't make me pull up the video. I seen your little ass on Side Netter, and that's the first time you met Seti. No, nigga, no, you ain't gonna tell me that you been in jail all the way up to this time. No, nigga, you used to make YouTube videos. That's how we know you. You been around out for years, buddy. Are you tweaking? This nigga went to jail for a year. Think he said he been there since 72.
Like one of my sons, I say, spent the yard with the hardest in that bitch. For somebody, I've been in jail with, I shout him out again. Benny Hardy, Boo Boo Bitch. Any of the big time gangsters from like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, I've been in jail for so long. I've been in jail with all of them.
Yeah.
I done been in jail. I done stood in the yard with, like one of my sons, I say, spent the yard with the hardest in that bitch. That's true. All kind of races of people. Now I said to say this. I don't associate with the Nation of Gods of Earth because they never responded to me. They never wrote me back. I went up to the school. I went up to the school, Mecca. Wow. You feel me? Wow. Now it's a nigga that whose name might come up in this interview. Definitely. Nature Boy. That's how I met Nature Boy.
Yo, listen. Here, so let's rewind.
Right.
So first off.
Oh shit. Once he brought up Nature Boy, I know it's some freaky little shit going on now. I know it's some freaky shit. For my people that's in the Northeast and the Philly area, this is a nut ass freak boy. Straight up. This is a nut ass freak boy. Yeah.
How did Pharaoh even get into YouTube?
I went viral on Facebook. Everybody know that who really follow me from day one.
Yeah.
I went viral on Facebook, arguing with and I done told this story 1,000 times.
Of course.
I done went viral on Facebook. I was arguing with like 200, 300 people at a time on my stat. No lie. It was a big ass thing on my stat about Christian. Everybody argue about religion, whatever. So No disrespect to the Christians. I'm just being honest about what happened. So, boom, I go viral on Facebook, and then Facebook took me down.
Damn.
So I went and made another Facebook super quick.
They've been canceling you for 20 years.
Yeah. That's like I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So Facebook take me down, boom, and this is going to lead to Otten Tech and why I'm doing what I'm doing for the people. But I make another Facebook, boom, and my followers started to come back. Then Facebook take that down. Now, I remember my first 3 videos I ever made because all of my videos is on Otten University, which we'll get into soon. But my first video was Christianity is a lie, the black woman is God, which I don't feel them ways all the way no more. It just is what it is. You know, that was my teaching at the time, but it was what it was. Now, boom, I make a YouTube and I figure YouTube will give me a little bit more leg to stand on. You know, maybe it won't be as strict as Facebook. So boom. That's how I went to YouTube. My first 3 videos was Christianity is a lie, the black woman is God. My second one was spirit diet, where I was talking about how when you eat certain food, it'll either attract or ward off malevolent or benevolent spirits. And then my third video I did that went viral was, what was it? Christianity is a lie, the black woman is God, spirit diet. Then I had another one. Now I had a series. I think it was like 76 trillion year history of the black, some shit like that.
Of course.
And that's how I got to YouTube. And so from there, I just started doing YouTube and putting my teachers on YouTube. So as everybody probably sees now, I have a huge library. But most people who know me, you know what I'm saying? I hate to bring the police up all the time, but I feel like the police know me better than my goddamn mama know me. You know what I'm saying? So
you spend $100,000 on your library.
Well, more than that, I'm just rounding down. I'm just being nice. You know, I'm just being humble. But
So what encouraged you to spend $100,000 on books?
I like to read. Shit, I like to know shit. I like to learn. So I'm gonna be out. Like, I ain't got no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? I let everybody know this ain't no disrespect to the street, but I tell everybody I wasn't never really meant to be no gangster. You know what I'm saying? I don't hide that. You know what I'm saying? If you like right now I'm playing Capcom versus Marvel. You know what I was doing when I went to jail? Playing Capcom versus motherfucking Marvel. I will never forget. So, and that wasn't my gun. You know what I'm saying? I just held it down, but that wasn't my gun. A lot of times I went to jail, it wasn't me.
So like break that down. So what did you go to jail for?
All right, I'm gonna give you the true story. I'm gonna give you the full story. All right, and I could give y'all the full story. I can be comfortable talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the chat. All right.
Oh shit, this nigga lying, man. He just rubbed his hands so many times like Umar Johnson. I know he about to lie. Look how many times this nigga rubbed his hands.
All right, and I can give y'all the full story. I can be comfortable talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the chat. All right.
That's how you know he lying right there, flat out. That's the Pan-African lie right there. He about to get into some bullshit, y'all. Watch this. I never listen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have not watched this interview. We're all of us, the 300 of us that's in here, we're watching it for the first time together. Okay. I have not watched this. We about to get into this now. But you remember when Umar rubbed his hands like that? I'm telling y'all, that's the lie. That's the lie trick. Watch this.
All right, and I can give y'all the full story. I can be comfortable talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the chat. All right. So if it get a little graphic, I'm gonna speak on this podcast where it won't get them in no YouTube infractions. But I don't want to talk. I'm gonna speak. Y'all gotta hear what I'm saying.
Yo, you hear Pharaoh? F them. Talk your shit.
Okay, man. Listen. So I went to jail. Listen to me. I got to give y'all the backstory so y'all can feel me, right? So I'm on probation at the time, right? One of my songs I said on probation, I'm reporting to Miss Anderson. That's a fact. Now I'm on probation at the time, and my old friend, right? My nigga might have set me up. Y'all tell me what you think. Tell me what you think at the end of this. The nigga might have set me up, right? An old friend of mine. This nigga is in the street. I'm not in the street. Now, mind you, I done ran it up. I don't have to lie. You can ask. Like, nigga, if I'm broke, I'm gonna tell you I'm broke. When I was in the street, nobody from my hood was getting more money than me at the time. They still not getting more money.
Man, he a goddamn lie, man. He a lie, man. He was jugging. He was jugging them goddamn people on YouTube for fake lawyers, fake daycare. Stop doing that, young Pharaoh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. He know damn well that he was scamming them people. Talking about he was the richest nigga in his hood. Damn lie.
Money than me today. So what are you talking about? But I said to say this. I didn't ran it up. I don't have to lie. You can ask. Like, nigga, if I'm broke, I'm gonna tell you I'm broke. When I was in the street, nobody from my hood was getting more money than me at the time. They still not getting more money than me today. So what are you talking about? But I said to say this. I didn't ran it up like 30, 40 bands, right? Now, I done went to jail a couple times. But one of the times that I went to jail, this nigga blow all the money. He go partying with the bitches. He blow the money.
A tender dick nigga.
Yeah, he blow the bag. Now, I'm like, I got all kind of friends. White friends, black friends, Spanish friends. I'm not fucking up the bag. You know what I'm saying? And I don't go fucking, we get mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? We yell, you can play the game, we get crump, but I'm not fucking the bag up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to never get so mad to the point where I sabotage the bag. And if I'm on somebody's team I don't want to be on, I'm going to just get off the team. You know what I'm saying? So he go fuck the bag up with the bitches. Now, it's already been a series of events that's been making me say, I got to get away from this motherfucker. So now, boom. The reason I'm giving you the backstory is because I feel like when I went to jail this time, it was so painful. You know what I'm saying? I got to let y'all know why it's so painful. So, yeah, I mean, this is my nigga at the time. Now I'm drilling shit. I'm drilling shit. But it's not my beef. You feel what I'm saying? This gonna lead up.
What do we mean he was drilling shit? Do we mean he was trying to get rid of ops and shit like that? He capped as hell. This nigga was a young nerd and on side netter. Nigga taking the Greyhound bus up to New York to go meet up with Seti now. He used to look up to Rasu and Seti. Nigga, what you mean? I know the whole backstory of him. He's capped, man. Tell him the truth, Pharaoh.
Painful. You know what I'm saying? I got to let y'all know why it's so painful. So, yeah, I mean, this is my nigga at the time. Now I'm drilling shit. I'm drilling shit. But it's not my beef. You feel what I'm saying? This gonna lead to how I got to jail. It's not my beef. I jumped in it for him. You feel me? Now, in my mixtape I just dropped right now called Guilford Block's True General, I wasn't originally from Guilford. You know what I'm saying? I was an in-school ass nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in school. I was going to school 79, Grab Yard School of Excellence. Shout out Mr. O'Brien and Mr. Samato. I went to Enterprise Charter. I still remember all my teachers, Miss Buell, motherfucking Miss Landwehr, I still remember all my teachers, all my white teachers. I remember them. Miss Rozak was at 79. But I was a school kid. Boom. I get shot because of him. So he drunk, he walked into a door, and he hit his head on the door.
He gets shot. He walks into a door, hit his head on the door. What the fuck is going on here, man? Am I missing something?
I went to Enterprise Charter. I still remember all my teachers, Miss Buell, motherfucking Miss Landwehr, I still remember all my teachers, all my white teachers. I remember them. Miss Rozak was at 79. But I was a school kid. Boom. I get shot because of him. So he drunk, he walked into a door, and he hit his head on the door. You feel me? He hit his head on the door. Now it's another nigga in the party named Rob. You feel me? Rob Skeen. Now Rob Skeen get to instigate and talking about, yo, who snuffed Ace? Now I'm like, Rob, stop playing with this nigga like that, because he don't control himself when he drunk. Like me, when I'm drunk, we just gonna laugh and probably fuck with some bitches and shit. Like I don't get violent and get drunk. But I'm like, y'all niggas get drunk and act like y'all don't got no fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is why I don't like partying with certain niggas. So he like, yo, you gonna let that Bailey nigga snuff you like that? Because we reckon with Bailey at the time. Well, they reckon with Bailey. You feel me? Now the shit popped off before I even got in it. It popped off. You feel what I'm saying? I jump in it just off the strength of that being my man. Nothing more, nothing less. Was never nothing personal. Now, I got to give you the series of dumbass events which lead to how I go to jail. It's been multiple dumbass events. He fucked the bag up. 1. 2. Okay? Another event right here. We at the party. This nigga walk into the door, hit his head on the door. Now, they instigating it. But I'm like, yo, stop playing, because he don't control himself when he's drunk. He's not somebody you can play with like that.
See, these niggas get on. See, he a sellout. I just feel like he's a sellout from the conscious community. He ain't going on there talking about nothing conscious. He ain't talking about the guys, the science. This nigga talking about him getting shot as a kid because of some random dude ran his head into a door. This sounds crazy to me.
So this goofy ass nigga Rob instigating the motherfucking situation. So nigga Ace end up popping on somebody in the party from Butler. Now we in a party with some niggas called the Butler niggas and the Dodge niggas. And I fuck with the Butler niggas. You feel me? My nigga Hurt. If my nigga Hurts from Bucktown, my nigga Hurts from Butler, my nigga L's from Butler watching this, they already know. And the Dodge niggas. Yeah, my nigga Hurts. Now, goddamn, listen, this shit crazy. All right, listen.
Speak on it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, listen. So, goddamn, he snuffed the Butler nigga in the party, right? Whoop. Now, fight break out. Now, I gotta fight with you.
You got to.
I gotta fight with you.
You got to.
You feel me? I gotta fight with you. You my man.
If you run, they going, I
gotta fight with you. You feel
got
me?
to.
That's like no disrespect. I got a white friend named Skinner. Right? Awkward as a motherfucker. We probably look awkward as hell, but this my man. If we in public and I can't run on, I gotta fight with you. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm like, don't start no shit. But I ain't saying my nigga Skinner ain't no goofy like that. But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna start no shit because I know if you with me, nigga, you gotta get involved. So the last thing I'm gonna do is start something. Now, he pop on the Butler nigga. Why? So when he pop on the Butler nigga, fight break out, bro. It's a triple threat. Now, mind you, I'm mad as hell, but I swear to God on my life, I'm on.
And I ain't gonna lie, this nigga is talking a bunch of random shit. But what recently caught my eye just now is this nigga got a samurai sword in front of him. Oh my God, this nigga done lost this motherfucking ball. This nigga got a samurai sword in front of him. Oh my God. It is sad. This boy done lost this shit. Damn, this what happened when you try to do too much research and you get lost in the sauce. Damn. That's why I'm glad y'all Aborigines done got outside the box. This nigga got a samurai sword in front of him, man.
On the couch with all the bitches. I'm on the couch, no shirt on, with all the bitches. Like, nigga, if I'm ever in the party, I'm where the bitches is at. I'm not in here to fight with niggas. I have fun. I'm not a hater. If you got a chain, you got a chain with a. I salute. I never been a hater. So when the fight break out, I'm in the crowd bopping with the Butler niggas. I'm not registering that it's fighting yet. You know what I'm saying? We just bopping in the party, mobbing in the party. It ain't no beef. Now we had my nigga Ira spot. My man Ira got killed. Now, boom, fight break out, boom, triple threat match is home. It's shaking. You feel me? Now I didn't put somebody in the coma. You feel me? Somebody didn't went up in the coma. I don't know who the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? Somebody ass went in the coma. Cause
man, see this man, I ain't gonna lie, this story crazy, man. I'm not even following this shit. I'm just listening to this crazy ass coup. We got 350 in here, man. We ain't even done, man. We about to turn up. We're gonna get back to the TARIQ going in, and we're gonna be exploiting and talking about these Latin and foreign people trying to invade our culture. Like I said, they getting ready for a hostile takeover. All right, we got 349 people in here. If you're watching this, man, shout out to y'all. You watch Aboriginal Power. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, hit that like button. Thumb up the video. Share the live video. And make sure you support the channel. Cash App and PayPal information is at the bottom of the screen. If y'all enjoying the content right now, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Let me know what's up with it, man. Let me know what's up with it in the chat. And we're going to get it in. And we also got a special guest on here to help with the commentary. Shout out to my brother Aboriginal TV, man. We're going to get to some of this good old commentary in just a second.
Get you, gang. We in here. It's goody.
Let's get it.
Still to this day, I can fight. I always been in one thing about me. I've always went to martial arts shit. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's always given me
an
edge because I'm small. So niggas that's bigger than me always try to fight me, but I know how to fight. You feel me? So we in the party shaking. Somebody that went to a coma. Now the fight go outside. Now I didn't grab this nigga. He's so drunk he can't even walk. Now I'm like, nigga, you didn't spark the fight off and didn't do nothing in the fight. But you didn't pop the whole fight off and didn't do nothing. But you sparked it. You feel me? So you drunk in here. snuff somebody off them putting a battery in your back. Now we all in here getting it in for our fucking lives. It's a house party fight. You know how that shit go, nigga. Knife come out. You know what I'm saying? We in a goddamn small ass living room.
Knife, 20, bottles, all type of shit.
25 niggas in the living room. You feel me? Getting it in. You didn't spark the fight. You the only nigga not fighting. You feel me? So this nigga drunk somewhere, whatever. So I grab him. Boom. So when I grab him, I never forget he had a Cookie Monster hoodie on. I grabbed him. Pow. And he had the Cookie Monster hat. That shit was popping back then. Niggas used to wear the Elmo shits. Remember the Sesame? Yeah. Niggas had the Elmo hat. You know what I'm talking about? He had the Cookie Monster hoodie on with the Cookie Monster hat. So I grabbed him. Pow. So now I'm bodyguarding this nigga because I'm not going to lie. Like, you feel me? I'm a general now, but I was a soldier before. I ain't got no shame in my game. Nigga, I didn't serve. I didn't hold the door. I didn't play safety. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Niggas don't treat their soldiers right, though. But I was a soldier, a loyal soldier. So now, boom. I put him on the couch. I throw his hoodie on him. And when I throw his hoodie on him, I put him on my right shoulder. And I'm walking him out the door. Now, while I'm walking him out the door, I'm like, you stupid ass mother. You know how you be cussing him out. I'm cussing him out. You stupid ass motherfucker. Why would you do that? I always got to cuss him out when he get drunk wild. Anybody from my hood know this is the nigga that get drunk wild.
Brotherhood stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So, boom. He like, hold on, my hat. Niggas call me Lil Fee from Lil Fee where I'm from. Now, he like my hat. I'm like, oh, cool. So now imagine like where you at, you the DJ, it's windows behind you. We didn't all put our shit behind the DJ booth because we feel like it's safe. You feel me? The DJ, nobody could go back here. So I'm like, where it's at? He like the DJ booth. So boom, I put him down. I go to get his hat. When I grab his hat to put it on him, bullet come through the window, pop, hit me. That's how I get shot. Whoa. So now this is leading up to how the fuck I went to jail and why I feel like I got set up. Boom, I'm shot. Now, that's like strike number 10 already, but I'm skipping stories. So now I'm just like, I have to get away from this motherfucker. This is a stupid motherfucker. This is a fucking idiot. So now, boom, from there, right? He's still doing shit I'm not with. You feel me? And I'm like, nigga, you my man, but now I feel like you taking advantage of my friendship. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep doing stupid ass shit. And it's fault. Like, for example, I'm like, nigga, I'm out here. Nigga, I don't have no house to go in. You feel me? I don't have no family to go to. Nigga, I'm like, nigga, you
homeless at that time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, nigga, I'm sleeping in the trap. I'm running the trap. I'm running the trap. Matter of fact, we went to that party from my trap house on Persia. Mm-hmm. That's the trap house I ran from the FBI in. I ran from the FBI on goddamn on the next block, and it burnt down. Listen, if it was any firefighters working in Buffalo, New York around like 2010, they remember that shit that burnt down on Persian. They let it burn down. But goddamn, and I was in that fire. I'm the one who jumped out the window. Now, goddamn.
Strike 10. So yeah, so you get shot and then
so I get hit by. So now after that, I'm like, okay, cool. So now he just keep doing shit. So I'm like, bro, you can't keep doing shit. You keep getting me in the beef. You keep getting me in it. Like, nigga, listen to me. I'm walking this nigga home, bro. I'm walking this nigga home every night with 2 guns, nigga, because he got an open case. I ain't got no case. You feel me? Well, I'm on probation, but I ain't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm walking this nigga home every night with 2 hammers. You feel me? Now, it was this hood at the time called Wokes, right? Now, one of my songs, I say I shot Neef, I shot Junebug. Neef and Jesse used to be on Wokes. You feel me? Now, anybody from the town, you know Wokes right there by Stanislaus. Niggas get murked walking by Wokes. I ain't gonna cap. Niggas get their ass murked. I'm walking this nigga by Wokes every night. Banging. He running, I'm banging. You feel me? He running, I'm busting. So I'm like, nigga, I don't have nothing to do with this shit. I'm just nigga, you giving me, you keep getting
this shit giving me Soldier Boy vibes. I guarantee he gonna shoot a nigga at the end of this story. And I have not watched this. We all watching this live for the first time, y'all. He's giving me Soldier Boy vibes in this motherfucking story, man. This nigga crazy, man. But I feel where he talking about though with them house party fights and shit like that. Like, shit can get serious. Seriously.
Get me in the beef.
I've been in a lot of them.
And I'm the one getting active. I'm the one fighting in the jails. I'm the one getting active, and you just starting it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, bro, I got to get the fuck from around you, bro. Because at this point in time, you don't give a fuck about my life. You feel me? You just keep you. It's like you abuse. I feel like you abusing a good soldier. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, boom. From that point on, the last straw was I'm on probation. Now I had told myself in the back of my mind, I'm like, I just got to survive until I'm 18 because I always been smart. Like before I got in the street, my nigga, I used to collect comic books and play with toys. Nigga, I swear to God on my life. My little brother will tell you right now, my little brother named Matt. Nigga, you walk in my room, nigga, I got the toys on the wall, nailed to the wall, nigga, in packages you can't even open. Like, nigga, I be done fought your ass, you open one of them comic books. I'm one of them niggas. I'm not gonna lie. All the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all the Pokemon cards, I'm like, nigga, what you consider a nerd. Like, if I go like in school, I could hang with the jocks, but I'm really gonna go over there where them niggas at with them Pokemon cards. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what kind of nigga I was. So I always told myself, like, okay, I can't work. So I just got to really survive till I'm 18. So I just hustled till I was 18. Now, when I turned 18, I'm like, cool, okay, I'm going to get a job. Because for me, it was less money, but it was less stress.
Yeah.
So I went from making like, I swear to God, I went from making like 2 bands a week. And for me, I feel like niggas might say that's a little bit of money. That's, nigga, I'm 16, 17 making more than my teachers is. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got niggas that get on here and lie and be like, I was nigga. I don't know how much niggas was making in the street.
Of course.
I only can say factually what I was doing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm like, man, fuck it. Cool. So boom. I give all my guns away. I give everything away, bro. I get rid of everything, bro. My weed, everything. I get rid of everything. And the only thing I kept was my money, you know what I'm saying? But I got rid of everything and I started working 2 jobs. I started working at Olive Garden and Family Dollar.
Being productive.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, fuck the street, because I'm like, listen, y'all niggas, first of all, y'all niggas not beefing about no money. Y'all beefing about
hoes.
Who the fuck knows what you beefing about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't even really know what I'm beefing about. I just know I'm beefing because this is my man. If you try to shoot him, I gotta shoot you.
It's so dumb. Like, they beefing over hoes and then blocks.
Boom. Doorknob. And this nigga like, nigga, I got the doorknob twisted, my nigga. You hear me? I'm in the Perry Projects. Got the doorknob twisted. He like, wait, chill. I'm like, I'm giving him a look because I know my PO's on the other side of the door, so I can't say something like, what's up? Looking at him like, what's up? So he like, chill. I gotta throw something out. So this nigga go throw like 4 pistols out the window. Yo, so I'm like, nigga,
idiot.
Bitch, is you crazy?
Idiot.
So I'm like, bruh.
Nah, that's definitely
I'm
a setup.
not on the street. I'm not in the street, nigga. Like, you see me trying to get out the street. I done gave all my guns away. Why the fuck you got guns? Then I'm like, why you got guns in my apartment? Why you got guns in here and you not telling me? And then I'm like, in New York State, man, like I said, I don't know. I'm not from no other state, but New York State. Buffalo, New York to be exact, Erie County. They gonna lace your ass.
It's 5-year minimum for
3.5.
Yeah, for like just 1 gun.
Now imagine 4 in the house.
It's over with.
What?
It's
so
done.
my nigga almost had a heart attack. So it was from that point on, I said, I can't even live here no more, my nigga. So I'm dealing with this is my wife at the time, Ash Cash. I'm fucking with Ash Cash. Now, and shout out to Ash Cash. You feel me? I know Blake made you block me. You could unblock me and hit me up on Twitter or the book. All right? But goddamn, I'm fucking with Ash Cash. Now, Ash Cash at the time, I don't know where she at now, but at the time, she on Carl and Delavan by the Shuley niggas. Shout out to the Shuley boys. All right. But goddamn, I say that to say now Shuley, like now Delavan and Shuley for me at the time is deadly because it's right in between. Like, I'm from Midtown. So it's like right before you get to Uptown, where the niggas at that we was beefing with at the time. Now, you never know who could be there. You feel me? Now I want to say this, right? Anybody who name I drop or that I mentioned, they said it was Squash. Anybody I ever ran into in jail, they said it was Squash.
Yeah.
But I want to say ain't nobody never bitched me up in no jail, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell the stories if they want me to tell them. But I'm going to say this in one of my songs. I said 100 rounds had to hit up Eric Mama house. Now, Eric is Derek's twin brother. Now, we squashed the beef in the jail. You feel me? But they know. They know how it got started. And it got started because they shot at me first. They shot at us first. You feel me?
Oh, here. So question. So after your man's dumped the guns out the window, did she find it and that put you in?
Nope, she never found it. I'm leading up to it.
Gotcha.
Why I feel like he might have set me up.
Gotcha.
So I'm going Carl to Lil Ashley house. Now, mind you, I'm not even living here no more. But my PO don't even know I'm living there at the time. I just don't feel safe living here because I'm like, nigga, I don't know what type of time you on. So I'd rather walk, nigga. I'm on 2. I swear to God, bro, this is not no cat, bro.
I don't know. He might not be lying right now though. Shout out to the young Pharaoh, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to all the American Aborigines, man. We got more to talk about. We're gonna be breaking down. Hit that like button, thumb up the video. If you're watching this channel, man, you're watching the Aboriginal Power Show, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show, man. So make sure you hit that like button. Let's continue this thing, man. If you're watching this, hit the subscribe button now. Let's go.
I had to be the Family Dollar at like 5:30 in the morning. The 18 Jefferson is what get you the Family Dollar. That shit wasn't running. And anybody that live in the Perrys know it's a walk to Jefferson. Nigga, I had to get up at like 2 in the morning, wash up, walk out my house at like 3:30, and it was like an hour and a half walk to work just to be on time. Then I get to work at like 5:30, get off at like 1, 2, get on the bus, go to Olive Garden, get off at like 10, 11 at night and do that shit every day. But when I got off at like 10, 11, instead of going to the Perrys, I jump off the bus on Broadway and Fillmore, catch the 23 up Fillmore to Ferry. Then I will walk up Ferry all the way to Carl in Northampton to go to Ashley House.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I'm walking up there, nigga, I'm having shootouts and all. I didn't bang that Derek and his dad before right there. I didn't blew it at his ass, and his dad. You feel me? So goddamn, I said that to say, nigga, I'm having shootouts on my way to. I had multiple shootouts on my way to work just because I didn't feel safe going home. Yeah. So I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to get out the street, but you put me in predicaments that's putting me right back in this motherfucker. Now, boom, I don't see this nigga for like 97 days or something like that, bro. For at least 3 months, for at least like a month, maybe 3 months and a week. Now I'm going to Ashley House every day.
Now listen, we're gonna come back to this video. I don't want to keep it going. We're gonna skip it up on the actual video. We're gonna come back to it though. Don't even trip. We're gonna come right back to it. Got some shit lined up for this one. You feel what I'm saying? But in the meanwhile, we're gonna take a quick switch over and get back to this conversation of this hospital takeover that they've been trying to do on our people around here, man. So hit that like button. Let's get right back to it, man. Let's talk about this hostile takeover.
Playing this little game here. Don't let them play these games. Don't let them wiggle out of this. Don't let them wiggle out of it, family. Yeah, I was there in the Bronx. I saw hip hop. So how you gonna say I wasn't there, Poppy? No, that ain't the same. You looking across the street at somebody breakdancing don't mean you created it. That's really what their argument is. They're trying to get credit for just seeing hip hop. You see? They weren't participating in it in large numbers. Not only were they not participating in it as Latinos, they were actually hating on it. They were looking down on it and talking negatively about it. They were playing the congas and the bongos and all of that stuff. They were doing merengue music and all that at that time. Let's be real. It was not 50-50. That is a disgusting lie, knowing that y'all were hating on it. My brother, good brother, Randy Short, and my other good brother, Dwan B, who's going to be in this new film that we're doing. Both of them are going to be in the new documentary. They did a live early, and they were talking about a brother named Johnny Nash. Now, Johnny Nash was a foundational Black American brother. I think he was from Texas. And this brother was the first person to make international reggae hit records. The first international hit records that went worldwide was by this foundational Black American, Johnny Nash. He made a song in the 1968 that was a big reggae song. I can't think of the name of the song right now. And the other song he made 71, 72, I Can See Clearly Now. That's a huge Caribbean song, huge reggae song. International hit. He's a foundational Black American.
People don't be respecting the culture, man. People don't respect what we done did for so many peoples, man. They don't respect the shit that we did, man. They sit here and they make fun of the shit that we do, man. They don't understand that we done put in so much work and people come over here and piggyback over and try to take ownership, act like they put in on this, man. They didn't. They didn't. That's why we got to start gatekeeping our culture. And that's why I want to show y'all about the whole gatekeeping our culture, where it come from. Like, no, man, we understand.
Every day.
We understand that these people really try to attack us. You feel what I'm saying? And so now they're going into the most organic forms of our culture, which is the conscious community. And it's not funny, and it's not, you know what I mean, coincidence that No Jumper platforms is going to get motherfuckers like TARIQ NASHEED, Young Pharaohs, Dane Callaways. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, motherfucker gotta come on here and tell that truth though. We can't play around with it. You feel what I'm saying? We can't play around with it. We gotta come on here and tell the truth. And if you ain't gonna tell the truth about it, then what the fuck are you doing? Get out the way. Make room for somebody else who's gonna bust it open.
In this motherfucker. Now, boom. I don't see this nigga for like 97 days or something like that, bro. For at least 3 months. For at least like a month, maybe 3 months and a week. Now I'm going to Ashley house every day. One motherfucking day, bro. I don't know how. I don't know how. One day I decide not to go to, I don't go to work. So I'm like, it's the daytime. This nigga out doing whatever he doing in the street. I don't know what the fuck he doing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, I don't know what the fuck he doing. All I know is I'm not in the street. So nigga, I go home thinking that my house going to be clear. Thinking nobody going to be there. Nigga, I cut on Capcom vs. Marvel. Nigga, I'm in the house playing Capcom vs. Marvel. Next thing you know, do. My neighbor come banging on the door. Now, when my neighbor come banging on the door, I'm like, what's good? He like, yo, your man outside, he fucked up. So I'm like, what you mean my man outside, he fucked up? So I look outside. This nigga beat the shit out of somebody that beat the shit out of him outside. Oh. Him and other nigga named Mac Mills. Now, I did a song with Jay Mills that what you mean? You ain't fucking with my team, what you mean? And I took Jay Mills off my verse because I ain't in the street, but nigga, you not no gangster. I just got to be honest about that. I'm not co-signing no nigga that's not really like that because it'll get
no
you
rap
killed.
cap.
Yeah, I'm not doing. I never did that. So I'm like, I'm taking you off the. I feel like I'm shutting the studio. I'm like, I'm taking you off the track because
don't come to my studio spitting that rap.
Yeah,
cap.
if I got to co-sign your gangster, it got to be for real. And so I'm like, bruh, I just took him off. I just kept him on the hook, but I took him off on the verse. But that's what I'm talking about. Now him, no disrespect to him. You feel me? Because I support him on the pet joint. I'm the one who told him to do that. The pet song, I support him on it. But I'm not supporting no gangster shit. Because if somebody fucked you up, they're going to be looking at me like, why? It's like, nigga, if I know you only could box, I'm not going to tell you to go in that ring with no wrestler. Because when he slam you on your motherfucking head, everybody going to be looking at me like, why I put you in there? So I'm not going to put nobody in no arena that I don't feel like they could go in. So I'm like, from my personal experience, from knowing niggas going back all the way to 6th, 7th, 8th grade, nigga, I never even seen you get into a fight. I never seen you get into a fight. Now, if you been out here fighting, I ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? But I never seen it. I never seen you fight, stab, shoot. Never seen you nothing. You just, to me, he was the nigga who his mom got money. She buy him shit. He come to school fly because his mom buy him fly shit. When I come to school, nigga, I'm hitting licks in the morning. I had a lick. I don't even remember his name. I had a white lick. No disrespect to Adam. He damn near looked like Adam. Tattoos and shit. You know what I'm saying? It probably fucking was Adam. But
listen, he did live in New York, so you're probably right.
You never know. I'm gonna say, but goddamn,
Adam.
I had a lick, bro. I swear to God, I had a white lick, and I don't like to say lick because it sounds so disrespectful. Customer. I had a white gentleman customer. I swear to God, bro, he used to come buy like $400 worth of weed off me every day.
For like 3 grams.
Every day. No, I wasn't doing him filthy. I was giving him extra. I'm like, nigga, if you coming to me with $4 worth of weed every day, I'm gonna give you 5, 6. You feel me? Yeah. But goddamn, boom. I'm hitting, like I hit licks. Even my teachers know I hit licks. So no disrespect to me and Jay Mills. I didn't have no parents doing shit for me. Still to this day, I'm on my dojo. Yeah. So I'm like, nigga, I'm not co-signing that. But long story short, I look out the window now. Him and Ace in the car, they fucked up, bro. I'm talking about fucked up. Jay Mills unconscious. Bro. Now me, I'm like, what the fuck y'all done got me into? Because all I could think of is I'm on probation. That's all I could think of. So I go outside, boom, they fucked up. Now, I don't know what happened at the time. You feel me? All I know is this nigga, you need to get to a hospital and y'all need to get from the fucking front of my house. That's all I'm thinking. I don't want no police at my house over here right now. So I jump in the car. Whoop, I throw Ace in the back. Jay Mills in the passenger slump. That motherfucker is out. Like somebody done whiz that up his ass. Somebody done fucked him up at that.
Thanos.
Yeah, they done fucked him up on Clinton and Jefferson. The town guards niggas done did it. They done fucked him up in the town guard. And I told him, I'm like, nigga, you lucky they ain't kill you because they could have killed you. So I'm gonna tell you how they say it started in a minute, but oh, let me tell you how they say it started now. They say it started over $3.
Wow.
$3. Which one of y'all was just telling me something about something that happened over $3? I don't remember, but
that's some nigga shit right there. Though. $3.
Yeah. Nigga, I just did 3.5 years over $3. Now peep game.
Yeah. So while driving, the police pulled you over or whatever?
Nope. I still ain't go to jail. I go to jail later at night. I'm telling you what led me up. Well, I feel like it might have been. I don't know, because a part of me feel like, did y'all get into some shit earlier that day or something, and then to get out of it, you got me locked up or something?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because how the fuck I ain't seen you all this time, and the first time I see you, I go back to jail. Right or wrong? I ain't seen you all this time, and I got away from you on purpose. And the first time I run into your ass, I go to jail, and they trying to hammer me in there.
Like, I can't believe that they got this conscious dude on here not to talk about nothing. He's not talking about anything. Like, this is embarrassing. Or am I tripping? Is this not embarrassing? He's talking about nothing. Talk about some liberation.
Jay ain't trying to let me out, nigga. They like, you ain't going nowhere.
Man, absolutely.
So I'm like, yo, but big gay. So I run into the nigga. Now, I mean, I run him to the hospital. Now, I didn't drove Jay Mills to the hospital, parked him, called his mama, told Ace, I'm like, call his mama, tell him his car is right here. The keys is in the glove. I ain't do no dirty shit. I ain't steal nothing. And I walked that nigga in the hospital and just dropped him. Cause I'm like, nigga, I'm on probation. I can't be with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck y'all done did. I really don't even want to be in the car. Because in my mind, I don't know what happened yet. I don't know if y'all done blew a nigga out this car or what the fuck. All I know is you bloody as hell on the passenger and you drunk as fuck, fucked up. So I'm like, I don't know what happened, but nigga, y'all clearly need to go to the hospital. Y'all both not cognitively functioning. Let me get y'all stupid ass niggas to the hospital. So that's all I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Now, boom, I didn't got this nigga to the hospital. Whoop. Dropped him off, left the car. Now I walked back at, we had sisters on. Anybody from Buffalo, you know, sisters right there.
This nigga slow, man. What is he talking about? Can somebody explain these high school prison babble? Can we get to the conscious shit? Hey, man, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to all my American Aborigines. Shout out to my American Negroes, man. Make sure y'all drop a fire emoji in the chat. Make sure y'all support the channel, too, man. We ain't nobody support the channel. Cash out, PayPal information at the bottom of the screen. The most important thing y'all can do is share the live stream. You know what I mean? And thumb up the video, man. We got 395 in here. If y'all share the live stream a couple more times, we can bring like 800 in here. Let's get 800 in here. It's going to be a lit day today. Let's get like 800 in here. I'm going to need everybody to share the live stream. We ain't even done yet. We just getting started.
They're on Humboldt in Maine. We didn't walk from Humboldt in Maine all the way up to goddamn MLK Park, right up the Humboldt walkway. Now we walking. So I'm asking this nigga Ace, I'm like, what happened, nigga? Like, what happened? So he like, man, I sent the nigga in the store. I don't even remember the nigga name. He like, I sent the nigga in the store. And the nigga ain't come back out with my change. So I popped on him and they jumped us. So I tell the nigga, I'm like, bruh, you lucky they ain't murk your ass.
Absolutely.
So he looking at me like, how could I feel like that? But I
ain't gonna lie, this is some real hood nigga shit. But I would expect him to be talking more consciousness. But sometimes you got to get that back end story of who you are sometimes. So I kind of respect him going to this because I've been through situations. We all had our nigga situations and moments where we've been in serious, could be very fatal situations. You feel what I'm saying? Oftentimes, seeing shit get fatal. So, you know, we can't deny the fact that we come from that. You know, these are the stories that's illustrated on the side of the dark side that we don't talk about. We outside that box trying to bring light to that dark side. So we sometimes we got to reflect on what we went through. You know what I mean? Shout out to the real ones that went through a lot. You know what I mean? That's here and still persevering. A lot of people still going through shit now. When we ain't perfect people, we still working in progress. Perfection is an ongoing process that we must maintain every day. You understand me? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Let's go.
I'm like, nigga, what you think would have happened if somebody would have popped on me on Sherman and Genesee? We would have did the same thing. I'm like, the only reason they probably ain't kill you is because of who you was. You know what I'm saying? But they still got to enforce their penalty. This they zone. Right or wrong?
No, right, DP.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we go in somebody's hood. They let us in their hood. We in their hood. Don't pop on nobody in here. The fuck?
Right.
And then I'm like, nigga, if you getting money, you say you getting money. What the fuck is $3? And then another thing I felt, and tell me, correct me if you feel like I'm wrong. We underage. You know what I'm like? I'm 28. If that's, I ain't saying I would do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I would do it. But that's like I'm at the store and a young dude be like, yo, Pharaoh, yo, feet, whatever they want to call me. Give me a blunt. I look at you, nigga, you 17. I know I ain't supposed to be getting you no blunt. So if you send me there with $2 now and give your other $1, I am kind of walking you, but nigga, respect the risk fee. You know what I'm saying? Respect the risk fee.
Right.
So I feel like at minimum, nigga, if it was me, I'm getting money. If it was me, I would have let him keep the $3 just for the risk fee.
Right.
Damn, nigga, he took a risk. He ain't have to go in there and get you no liquor, nigga. You a little ass. You ain't grown. We 18, 17.
Absolutely.
So I'm just like, to me, in my eyes, nigga, you wrong on all levels. You done popped on a nigga in his hood over $3, but you supposed to be getting money. You the one hustling. I'm not hustling. I'm working. So,
like, and he's one of those guys where, a nigga like that, you can't even like hang around for too long, bro. Cause
I can't do it no more,
bro. A nigga like that will get you killed quickly.
Oh, real quick. I didn't say he wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for me.
Man, facts.
And if he tell you that that's not true, that's true.
Not facts.
Now, people.
No, here, right. So now, like, fast forward to that night. So,
yep.
Okay.
So we done walked up humble. He done told me the story. Now I run into my older man, Fat Chuck, right? Now Chuck tried to calm it down. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? My nigga Chuck tried to calm the situation. I'm trying to calm it down. I ain't really trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
To be honest. I'm one of them niggas, bro. Like, even when I was hustling, my nigga, I'm in a cut with my bitch.
Peaceful.
Yeah. Like, even now, you about to see, like, if we in a party, a part of me, like, I might come in the middle and everybody, but really, I like to be in a cut. I don't like to be in the crowd. I like to be with my girl and be out the way. Now, my nigga Chuck tried to calm me down. You feel what I'm saying? He had a restaurant at the time. He took us in the back of the restaurant, and he trying to just let this nigga cool off. But this nigga is not trying to cool off. You feel me? He just hell bent on
spitting back.
Whatever, my nigga. I don't know what's in his mind and in his heart. Chaos, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chaos, baby. I don't know. All I know is that nigga started everything. That's all I know. And that's all I know. Why the fuck he do that? I don't know. But goddamn, he hell bent on getting it in. Now I'm trying to talk him out of it. I'm like, bro, it's $3. You know what I'm saying? He ain't listening. Now this nigga like, bro, you know these niggas pussy. Ain't nobody gonna slide with me but you. You all I got. And I let the nigga guilt trip me. You feel me? I let the nigga guilt trip me.
Oh, man.
Now, peep game. I'm like, bro, I tell him, I'm like, listen, bro. This is my last time going on a drill with you, bro. I'm like, this is my last time going on a drill with you, bro.
He got you, man.
Damn. I'm like, bro, it's a setup, right?
Damn.
Okay. I'm like, this is my last time going on a drill with you, bro. I'm like, don't ever ask me to, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what niggas do to you. Don't ever ask me to put no work in for you again, because you keep starting shit and then you keep running to me, but you starting everything. And I'm like, truth be told, man, this ain't no cop out. Yeah. This just real shit. Niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you making me not be able to go nowhere because of you when niggas like me. Like, it's bitches from uptown. I used to fuck with Deja. She was from Bailey. I believe. Maybe I did not say that. She was uptown.
Bro, we don't know who the fuck Deja is, bro. Like, yo.
I fuck with Deja. But I'm like, nigga, you didn't fuck that whole situation up because you keep starting shit with these niggas. And I'm like, bro, technically, I don't know these niggas. I'm literally only in this beef because of you. Yeah. Other than that, even and if they got some honest bones in their body, they'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So cool. So now, boom. This nigga trying to slide. So we arguing like, okay, whatever. So now, boom, this what happened. So I'm like, nigga, so we walking right now. We walking through my hood. Now, I run into my nigga SQ. My nigga SQ like, yo, it's hot out here. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, crazy thing is, right? Ashley told me before I left. I never forget. I came in the house. I never forget. I walked up her stairs. I had some pastelillos. I handed her pastelillos. She like, babe, where you going? Because I turned around like I'm about to leave. I'm like, I'm about to go with Ace. So I don't know what she seen in his eyes, but she seen something I ain't see. And she looked in his eyes and she looked at me, and I swear to God on my life, she said, don't do it. And I looked back at that motherfucker and I looked at her and I went with my stupid ass. I went. Oh, I'm listening to wife from here on out. But I went. And goddamn, nigga, that cost me 3.5 years. But long story short, so boom. We walking through my hood, right? Now this is how I go to jail, you heard?
Yeah.
This is how I go to jail. We in the yard. Now he got 2 hammers in the yard. I don't know. You feel me? Now, the hammer that I went to jail for was him and Mac Mills' gun. That wasn't my gun. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna beat the fuck out of Mac Mills because he said some fly shit about when I get out of jail, I gotta buy him another gun. I'm like, bro, I be done beat your ass. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. And then I'm like, how dare you say some shit like that? You ain't seen me one penny when I was in jail.
Wow.
You didn't even come visit me.
Wow.
You ain't nobody do shit for me.
And
so I'm like,
you took their gun charge.
Yeah, never told on them. And I'm in there shaking. So we gonna get to them stories. So I'm in there shaking in jail. So I'm like, goddamn, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm like, yo, we walking. I mean, so he got a hammer. So he like, yo, bro, carry one of the guns. I'm like, nigga, that's your gun. Carry your own gun. So he like, you gonna make me carry 2 guns? I'm like, nigga, you ain't have shit to say when I was carrying them. You ain't say nothing when I was walking you home carrying 2 guns.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got a friend named Boo Boo from Hirschback. Shout out Boo Boo from Hirschback. You feel me? Boo Boo no. And this is not the front on Boo Boo. Me and Boo Boo end up getting cool. We got so cool after this. He made his son my godson. This how cool. So I'm not trying to flex on Boo Boo. I'm gonna tell this story just to show you how much I was protecting this nigga Ace. Right? We had a party on Gibson one time, right? It used to go down on Gibson, man. Y'all know how it used to go. We had a party on Gibson. Now, I'm coming home from Gibson. We walking up Broadway, nigga, Boo Boo walking up. Shout out to the Gucci girls, right? Boo Boo walking up Broadway with the Gucci girls. Now, he flexing. Boo Boo flexing. You feel me? Why he flexing? I don't know, but he flexing. Like, man, if you ain't from Broadway, get the fuck off this strip. But I'm not gonna lie, it get thick on Broadway. I'm not gonna front on Broadway. It get thick on Broadway.
Yeah.
So he flexing like, man, if you're not from Broadway, get the fuck off the strip. He flexing on Ace. Now, I'm not paying no attention because I'm on the phone with my bitch at the time.
Yeah.
I think I was fucking with Kiki from Walden. Shout out to Walden. I don't think I'm on the phone. I'm with a bitch at all times. You feel me? Now, boom. This nigga, they arguing back and forth. You feel me? I didn't up the blick on Boo Boo. You feel me? On some, I'm like, he said something. I'm like, Ace, act like we about to spin the corner. I act like I'm about to spin the corner. I come right back. Baka, get the flocking on Boo Boo ass. He didn't grab it, bro. I'm flocking on him. Baka, baka, baka. So now I say that to say,
man, I'm sorry, man, but listen, I got to skip this shit up, man. I cannot listen to this babble.
The Nation of Islam is because Elijah Muhammad was a pedophile and he got.
Whoa. Slow down, big fella. Where you get that from? Let's get right back into it. Now we at the good parts.
You like posted a clip of Malcolm X talking about
Elijah Muhammad was a pedophile, and that's why he really left.
Yeah. So break that down for people who don't know.
Y'all need to go to iuniversity.com right now, download the app, go to the website, and immediately go to documentary section and go watch Malcolm X. It's called Malcolm X's Revenge, The Nation of Islam Exposed. And I know a lot of y'all probably thought I was going to get on there and talk about the white man is the devil, but that ain't what it is on there. I went on there and talked about the truth. And the truth is, according to Elijah,
see, he said the white man, he said, like, he done sold out, y'all. He sold out. The white man done touched his pussy, man. He done sold out. He's not for American people, man. He not for the American people, man. This nigga done sold out, man. This nigga done sold out, man. He done gave up his little pussy, man. It's over with. He's not fighting for the liberation of our people, man.
I mean, according to...
Let's go.
Go watch Malcolm X. It's called Malcolm X's Revenge, The Nation of Islam Exposed. And I know a lot of y'all probably thought I was going to get on there and talk about the white man is the devil, but that ain't what it is on there. I went on there and talked about the truth. And the truth is, according to according to Malcolm X, the real reason that he left the Nation of Islam is because Elijah Muhammad was a pedophile and he got 5 underage girls pregnant. One of them was 16. He got her pregnant 3 times in a row. And he said his son Wallace even admitted it. His son Wallace is the one who told him. And that's why he left. And they went on a smear campaign after that.
Here, so that even like moving past the religion part, right? Yeah, one of like your favorite sayings or one of your favorite quotes, bro. And bro, when I like rewatch it, it's hilarious. Like you asked a white dude, I think, like, where are your people from? Right? Or
it was a Jewish dude.
Yeah. So break that down. Like, one, what is the origins of white folks?
Well, we all come from extraterrestrials, but you gotta understand
like aliens.
Yeah.
See, no. Oh hell no. Oh, see, see, that's what happened when you get a sellout on there. That's what happened when you get a sellout on there. He didn't want to say where white people went from. This nigga said, "Nah, we all come from aliens." What? What? This nigga is a complete sellout. Drop a fire emoji if you know this nigga a sellout. This nigga is a sellout. This is the good parts right here. Now I'm about to go in on this little weird ass freak nut ass boy. Talking about we come from aliens. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? He real bad dumb.
Break that down. Like one, what is the origins of white folks?
Well, we all come from extraterrestrials, but you got to understand
like aliens.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But you got to understand, we say white people, right? Like me and you might say white because we talking, but we also have to understand language barriers, right? Like if I snatch something from you, you'd be like, he's strong on me, but that's not a goddamn, I can't, or you might be like, he yapped that from me. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a legal terminology. I can't go into a courtroom and say, we're charging him with 3 accounts of yapping shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's language barriers.
No, it ain't no goddamn language, bro. We're not aliens. Flat out, man. We the Aborigines, bro. We don't come from no other planet because I ain't seen no people. Hey, man, listen, first of all, that's a whole nother conversation. We're not even going to get into planets because that might not even be real, according to some science. We ain't never seen no aliens. All of a sudden, you come from some shit you ain't never seen. Bitch, I come from my mama. My mama come from my grandmama. And my grandmama come from her grandmama. And the great-great-great-great-grandmamas all the way back. Bitch, we ain't got no aliens in my motherfucking lineage, nigga. I'd have found the ET, nigga. So you saying that aliens look like us? They some beautiful and handsome looking species? No, nigga, no. Take that bullshit on, nigga. Ain't nobody getting in no motherfucking alien shit, man. Take that shit on with Dr. Copper somewhere, man. This is the Aboriginal wave right now, man. Drop them fire mode. This that foundational nigga shit, man. We ain't letting them niggas come over here and talk about no motherfucking aliens, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. This the latest show on the motherfucking YouTube. Shout out to the niggas in the chat. I want to see what y'all got going on in the chat too. Drop them fire emojis. Drop your city too, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. This is the Wake and Bake Show. I want to know what city y'all in, what state, and what y'all smoking on this goddamn Grand Rising. You understand me? So let's go. Let's continue this thing with this lying ass nigga talking about we aliens.
Say we're charging him with 3 accounts of yapping shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's language barriers. Now we say white, black, brown just to keep it simplistic, but at the end of the day, when we go into scientific speaking, now we talk about phenotypes. You feel me? So you have Negroid, which is like me or you. Then you got you got Dravidian. Then you got Mongoloid. Then you got Caucasoid. Now, from my research to my knowledge, Caucasians and Arabs, because an Arab is genetically classified as a Caucasian. Let's not forget that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even people like white people, technically Arabs is white people too, technically, if you want to be technical. Now, from my research, Caucasians come from genetically engineered Dravidians. Now, Dr. Shiva is a Dravidian, right?
Man, who the fuck engineered these things, man? Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop it. There was no original people on this planet that was white, that was Arab. No fucking, what are you talking about, dude? Are you crazy? Oh my God, this guy has lost his marbles. I see why I said he quit fucking with you. I see why Rasul said he quit fucking with you, nigga.
But Dr. Shiva could easily pass off as black. If you don't know, you could put Dr. Shiva next to me and we could both say we black. You know what I'm saying? But he's not black. He's not me. He's another species, right? So whatever species created him is where other genetic engineering instances took place. So if somebody was to ask me scientifically, not being racist, just dealing with the facts, everybody on this goddamn planet come from we have our own creators. And even when you go into the Bible, it talks about Elohim, right?
Mm-hmm. See, that white man is puncturing him in the back end. They done pull. See, listen, the reason he ain't talking about white people, because he done sold out. They done gave him some money, and he done got down on his knees, and he did that. He did that. And so now they pull his britches down, and they got in his bussy and told him what to say before he got on here. This is some sellout shit.
They said the original word for God was Elohim. So the verse is really not in God said let us make man in our images, and Elohim said let us. Elohim means many gods. So the whole thought of the whole monotheistic thought train to me is fallacy. But long story short, I would tell you that white people were genetically engineered by extraterrestrials, particularly the Pleiadians. And I would say they come from the Pleiadian star system. And this is not to try to be like attack the white man, but it's like goddamn zoology.
Of course. Yo, like I realized that, man, because one of my favorite quotes is this: I can tell you who controls you by who you're not allowed to criticize, right?
That's true.
Or even speak on, because even like I seen like you're supposed to speak at CPAC and they canceled you because over like old comments or
nigga, he ain't getting canceled. And Flacco just threw a low-key hit, a shot at him. He said, I can tell who's funding people by who they not allowed to talk about. Yes, Pharaoh, he's talking about you. He's asked you about white people several times, and you totally avoided the conversation. Totally avoided it. That was a sucker move. That was a boule tactic, y'all. That was a boule tactic.
Who you're not allowed to criticize, right?
That's true.
Or even speak on, because one of my favorite quotes is this: I can tell you who controls you by who you're not allowed to criticize, right?
That's true.
Or even speak on, because even like I seen like you're supposed to speak at CPAC and they canceled you because over like old comments or about the Jews.
Yeah. So
speak on that.
Yes, sir. So it wasn't even a bad comment. Now the debate that you brought up was with a Jewish rabbi. Mm-hmm. Now whether he was the best, I don't know, but they said he was the best. You know what I'm saying?
And you watched him.
I cooked his ass. I cooked his ass.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Pharaoh used to be touching on some serious shit though, and all of a sudden he just started pulling his britches down. Either they done drugged him or they paid him a good amount of bit. Man, these niggas sell out, man. Don't get it twisted. Pharaoh was a little snotty-nosed YouTuber chat dude who met up with Seti and his life changed. You know what I'm saying? Once he got a little fame, he had able to talk. He was young. He came with a different energy than these weirdos in the conscious community. You see what I'm saying? And he blew up. You see what I'm saying? This is why I wasn't even making you no motherfucking video. Big Bap said, oh, nah, the real nigga got to get on her. The real niggas got to get on her. But yeah, they probably hit his ass with some Thorazine stack, hit his ass with some chlorophyll mixed with a little LSD and MK Ultra Spice. Yeah. They laced this nigga up real good.
That debate had already, because I got to be clear on this, that debate had already happened. You feel me? It had already happened before the CPAC shit. So CPAC actually is late. You know what I'm saying? CPAC went and dug up some comments of me saying, I don't believe in the validity of Judaism, and I'm willing to debate a Jewish rabbi, and I put 50,000 on myself. That's what I said. Now, from that point on, they tried to say I was anti-Semitic. Now, Angela Stanton, right? Man, I don't know if y'all know, I rock with Angela Stanton, right? There's only one thing Angela Stanton said that I don't agree with, and me and her know what that is. It was something about, dealing with my kid's mom, a decision that was made. But other than that, I rock with Angela Stanton. And in my opinion, she's one of the best moms when it comes to raising a man right. Because I don't think a boy should be a girl either. You know what I'm saying? So I think
she's definitely controversial.
I think she's right. I think Dr. Phil was wrong. Dr. Phil was wrong on that one. Dr. Phil was wrong because I ain't raising no girl. And like I said, I don't think my man's skin want to see little Scotty with no dress on either. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a race.
Hold on. Y'all did one Pharaoh running around naked in the street at one point in time. Y'all remember that? His girlfriend recorded him and shit. They say he was running around naked. Somebody verify that in the chat, man. We got 480 people in here, man. Shout out to all my people that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's in here tuning in, supporting the channel. Make sure y'all support the channel. Cash App and PayPal information is at the bottom of the screen. If you have not purchased the pay-per-view that we just recently did about 2 or 3 weeks ago, the American Gods pay-per-view, man, classic, a lot of information, connects the dots to a lot of the information that you're already pursuing. So if you have not purchased American Gods pay-per-view, go to the description box below. All the information and link is there. Make sure y'all purchase the American Gods pay-per-view, man. Y'all already know what's cracking, man. Let's try to get 700 people in this live stream, man. So in order to do that, listen to me, y'all. I know y'all listening. Shout out to everybody in here. In order to get 700 people in here, I'm gonna need each and every one of you guys to share the live stream at least once or twice. At least once or 2 times. Share the live stream, man. Let's continue this thing out, man.
Race thing.
Of course.
It ain't a race thing. It's just I don't think no man want his son with a dress on. But
not like I even realized the backlash that she was getting too for going on Dr. Phil and speaking about how she want to raise her kids.
we need to go back on there. We need to do a part 2.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Angela, I'm going back on there with you next time she go. But goddamn, because I know the DSM. I know about transvestic disorder impairment. So I be done got on Dr. Phil top. But goddamn, I say that to say this. Boom.
CPAC canceling.
Yeah, so CPAC canceled me, right? Now when CPAC canceled me, let's say Angela Stanton, she invited me probably at like 11 o'clock a.m. By like 3 p.m. I was out of there. I was gone.
Canceled.
So they say the Jewish funders of the event didn't want me on the event. Now I said to say this. My jeweler, right? And I don't want to say like, people like, I got a black friend. That don't mean you like him. You know what I'm saying? But like, I genuinely like my jeweler. No homo, I have to say that. My jeweler is a real nigga. He's a real nigga. My jeweler peeped my bodyguard before my jeweler pressed my bodyguard about. My jeweler seen what I didn't see in my old bodyguard. And coincidentally, both the niggas who betrayed me name is Ace. So what I didn't see, my jeweler peeped it. So my jeweler always had my best interest in hand. My jeweler ain't never tried to line me up. And I ain't gonna speak on this, and I ain't gonna say his name. Don't worry about it. We in the back with it. But my jeweler always held me down. I knew my jeweler since 2012. My jeweler would tell you, I got a piece of jewelry made. He'd tell you I came in there in 2012 to get it before I went to jail. And I remembered him when I got out, so I went back to him. That's how long I've been knowing. I knew him before I even caught this case.
And
so
he's Jewish?
Yes, he's Jewish.
Yeah, that's who he sold out to, y'all. He's telling you right now, that's who he sold out to. This nigga done sold out to the motherfucking Jews, y'all. Damn. That's sad. That's sad as hell.
My jeweler would tell you, I got a piece of jewelry made. He'd tell you I came in there in 2012 to get it before I went to jail. And I remembered him when I got out, so I went back to him. That's how long I've been knowing. I knew him before I even caught this case.
And
so
he's Jewish?
Yes, he's Jewish.
Okay.
So I said to say, I'm not anti-Semitic. I call him right now and talk to him regular. That's my jeweler. And depending on who you is, we might, you know what I'm saying? But I said to say this. They said they started labeling me anti-Semitic.
Yo.
Now this.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
So I'm on USA Today, CNN. Now the thing is,
you were lit at that time, though.
Listen, I should have 1 million followers on Twitter on General Otten right now.
When I seen Robert Steele like shouted you out, I'm like, bro, Robert Steele, he never shouted out no nigga, man. A CIA, come on, bro, it's Robert Steele. Now, wait, hold up, now did the Robert Steele cosign happen before or after CPAC?
I think before. I got to go look at the dates. I got everything. I'll go look at the dates, but it might have been before. But good question. Now, long story short, boom, this what happened. Now, they say I'm anti-Semitic. Now, obviously, I'm not anti-Semitic because not only do I have a Jewish gentleman that I would consider not even just like a friend, but more so like a father figure, because I call my jeweler and ask him for some advice. You know what I'm saying? Before I call what, you know what I mean? So it's like, I really don't know how to categorize them. But then it's like, clearly I'm doing having respectful dialogues with Jews. I did another one with a Jewish girl that's in my interview section. And then I did the debate with the rabbi you seen. So by the time they said I was anti-Semitic, I'm like, how the fuck is I'm anti-Semitic? I didn't already had humble experiences with the Jewish community. And me saying that I'm willing to debate a topic does not make me anti-Semitic. So now peep game, bow. Now from that point on, right? From that point on, Somewhere within that 3-4 hour span, they disinvite me. Boom. Now, when they disinvite me, they just go on a smear campaign on my name. You feel what I'm saying? They just.
What tweet did they find though?
The one that I said, I don't believe in the validity of Judaism, and I'm willing to bet $50,000 on myself in the debate.
Wait, so break that down. What do you mean when you say you don't believe in the validity of Judaism?
Exactly what it sounds like. And that's no disrespect to it. I don't believe in it. For one, right? It's no way you could. Okay, I'm gonna just hit him with it. Listen, I got some shit in the cut.
Don't mention words. Talk your shit, man.
I'm gonna just hit him with a dagger I already threw. But I got shit in the cut I ain't brought out. If a Jew ever want to step up and debate, I got shit in the cut I ain't never brought out. I in debate league is waiting on him. But I said to say this. One of the points I always make is this, right? How did they build? How was the Jews? Okay, I'm gonna bring up a point right now. God told Moses to tell the Pharaoh to let my people go. That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
But when the Jews came into Egypt, they lied to the Pharaoh. I'm the Pharaoh. They lied to the Pharaoh and told the Pharaoh that they were stockholders and that they had jobs and they needed to borrow the land.
This nigga said, I'm the Pharaoh. Look, this nigga is, I ain't gonna lie. God bless his little soul. Somebody done drugged him.
God told Moses to tell the Pharaoh to let my people go. That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
But when the Jews came into Egypt, they lied to the Pharaoh. I'm the Pharaoh. They lied to the Pharaoh and told the Pharaoh that they were stockholders and that they had jobs and they needed to borrow the land. But they really was nomads, and nomads is a homeless people. So you lied your way into somewhere. So how you enslaved, nigga? You lied to get up in here. It's like if we in a club and Shorty's 17 and she got an ID that says she's 21 and her parents come, bitch, don't you say nobody in here holding you hostage? Because we didn't even know you wasn't 21. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, y'all snuck into Egypt. You snuck in there. So you was never a slave. You said you had a business and you wanted to borrow land to conduct that business on. So for one, at what point in time was you a slave, nigga? You asked to come up into Egypt.
He low-key saying that we ain't slaves. He low-key saying we ain't slaves. Listen to it.
What you said you had a business and you wanted to borrow land to conduct that business on. So for one, at what point in time was you a slave, nigga? You asked to come up into Egypt. Egypt didn't ask you to come up in there. Now that's for point one. Point two is this. The temple of Ramesses, because they say the Pharaoh Ramesses made them build, those structures.
Yeah.
For one, y'all don't have no shit like that in Egypt. You still don't have no shit like that in Egypt to this day. For two, Jean Champollion in 1822 said, he allegedly didn't decipher the Egyptian hieroglyphics until 1822. So the word Ramesses is in the 1611 Bible, which is written by King James. How the fuck did you get that word 211 years before it was discovered? You lying. You didn't even know it. You didn't even know nobody named Ramesses according to you until 1822. So how the fuck you wrote that in the book in 1611? So to me, I feel like the Jews created a story, and then the printing press didn't come out to the 15th century, which is the end of the 1400s. So I feel like they created the story and then they backdated it. It never really happened. And then bringing it back to the temple of Ramesses is like, yo, how did the Jews enslave you to build something that was already there? Because according to over 250 geologists, due to weather damage and water damage, because millions of gallons of water was pumped out of the joint, out of the basements of them. Because to be honest with y'all, I know a lot of people don't like Hitler, and I ain't instigating no shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people don't like Hitler, but motherfuckers ain't start getting out of getting into Egypt till Hitler went over there. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's history. You feel me? And if you go to one of the pillars of Egypt, I think it's at the Temple of Luxor. One of them, at the top, it say Champollion, because it was buried so high up in the sand. You can go to my university and go watch my lecture. It was buried like 40, 50 feet, and the fucking Sphinx was up to his necks. So if the Germans and the Europeans didn't get into Egypt until like 1940, when you Indiana Jones type shit, how the fuck was you deciphering some shit in 1611 or 1822? You lying. And Champollion, the one who said he deciphered it, he wrote his name at the top of the shit when it was buried. So I said to say this, that proves there was weathering there. So if you look at the west side of the Great Pyramid, it's corroded from the sand blowing from the south. That's weather damage. Now, if you calculate that weather damage along with the water damage in the basement of it, where millions of gallons of water was pumped out, right? Shout out Stephen Miller. Then you know that due to Egypt only getting an inch of rain every year, it would have took over 50,000 years for this much damage to be done. You say this shit happened 3,000 years ago. It didn't happen because the building is older than the story. Y'all wrote on this wall. You wrote on this wall.
Yeah.
I cannot come in this motherfucker right now and say, hey, I built this wall.
Of course not.
Because you already wrote on it. You already wrote on it. So if the writing on the wall is older than the story of the motherfucker who's saying they built the wall, why would I believe you? Why would I believe you? So how was you enslaved by the Pharaoh Ramesses and forced to build the temple of Ramesses when it was already there?
Yo, listen, there's one thing about Pharaoh, yo, is whatever Pharaoh says, my man got 20 books of research.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, also, too, yo, I see you said some shit like on the George Floyd. Now,
boy, stop dick eating Poetic Flacco. You ain't got no goddamn proof on this. How, Sway? We can get into now some of the weathering on the Sphinx, right? When you go to base level enclosure B, right on the bottom of the Sphinx, you start looking at some of the raw textures that haven't been doctrined, right? Because it hadn't been excavated, so it was untouched for a while, and you can see the weathering even on that, which at least 10,000 years of weathering. We ain't gonna say 50, right? But we'll say 10 to 12,000. I like to say roughly around that, you know. Like, come on, we can get into the scientific aspects of it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's why they need to have big air power on there, man. We blowing the lid off. I'm going to tell everybody that the niggas in America did not come from Africa. We've been here. See, that's the main conversation.
You said that George Floyd and then the riots that came afterwards was a psychological operation for a new world order.
Trayvon Martin was too.
Speak on it.
You want me to start with Trayvon?
Yes.
Black people, I'm telling y'all, I just read books and talk to people. And sometimes you got to talk to white people because they know what the fuck they be talking about. Okay? Yeah. I had this, listen, like I said, I don't know what my baby mom's going to say, but she'll tell you if she was paying attention. I had this shit for years. I ain't never even, it's so much shit I got, I don't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But Trayvon Martin was a hoax. And shorty that got on the stand, and I got this straight from the man that did a documentary on it.
Trayvon Martin was a hoax?
It was a hoax, and it was used to spawn. Listen to me. Look at the correlation.
Is Trayvon dead or no?
Listen, look at the correlation. I was falsely crucified as a anti-Semitic by George Soros, who really is a Jew, a Hungarian Jew.
Oh, listen.
Now, peep game.
We'll speak on that.
His organization that wrote the article on me, America Media Lives Matters, I had already did my last lecture I did in DC before I just got drugged was called Political Genius, a Discovery of Democratic.
Boom, before he just got drugged. I knew it. I knew his ass was on drugs. I knew they fucked him up, man.
America Media Lives Matters. I had already did my last lecture I did in DC before I just got drugged was called Political Genius, a Discovery of Democratic Treason.
Yeah.
And I broke down in there how the Jews were behind a lot of the American media outlets. It wasn't even white people. So you would look at some shit like America Media Matters and be like, oh, white people got young Pharaoh up there as the anti-Semitic. Adam right there. He ain't write that shit. You feel me? So it's like, it's going to connect because Black Lives Matter is funded by George Soros as well. The same media outlet that lied on me. Now I said to say this, Trayvon Martin was a hoax that was used to give birth to Black Lives Matter. You feel me? So it's like, we know niggas in the country is going to lose their minds as long as you say something racist. Let's just be honest. All you got to do is get on the news and say a black man, a black woman, and niggas going to go crazy. So it's been psyops. Now, Trayvon Martin was a psyop. Even shorty that got on the stand, that wasn't even his real girl. So her whole statement was uncredible. You feel me? Completely uncredible. Now, coming back to George Floyd, the George Floyd psyop.
Oh, wait, sorry. So when you say it's a hoax, are you saying like and he never died, or are you saying
no, he died?
Yeah.
But I don't want to get into it too much.
Gotcha.
Because I wasn't there, but I just want to say this. I'm not gonna say he was sacrificed. I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disrespect his family like that.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna tell you what I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like maybe I know his father was a Mason. No disrespect. I don't get into that shit. I don't get into it, bro.
Well, hold on. His father was a Mason?
Yeah, his father was a Mason.
Yo, I seen them pictures too.
Yeah, but I don't
Facebook.
get into it. I'm just like, I don't get into it because it's too much spooky shit.
Got you.
But I'm not gonna say his father sacrificed. But what I will say is this is what I believe I seen.
Got you.
I feel like George Zimmerman was one of them niggas who was policing his community, but he was doing too much and he was scared.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the same shit that the police do. Shoot you when they scared.
Twice, yeah.
And it's like, okay, nigga, we know you scared. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just be shooting motherfuckers because you afraid. If you afraid, don't do the goddamn job.
Here, right. So you're saying, you know, like for example, like these deaths like George Floyd and Trayvon Martin is being used and politicized to control black folks and keep us in place.
To control everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Control. It's a wall, bro. It's a wall, bro. It's like jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, right? They got jails. I didn't, like I said, I didn't been in Max's, bro, since I was 16, bro. I'm just now coming out of my PTSD, bro. Just now. And I'm 28. Got fucking trauma from 16. Nigga, it's jails where you won't even never see me, nigga. We'd be in the same jail, nigga. You would never see me. They got Maxes where, nigga, you ain't getting no kite to me. You don't know what they doing to me on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how politics is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over here and tell you one thing. I'm going to go over here and tell you another thing. And then this is the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, boom, Trayvon Martin death was used to spawn Black Lives Matter. Exactly. And then the founders of that was raised by a Jew.
Yo, why do you think George Soros has such an investment in Black Lives Matter? Like, why do you think it's so important to him?
Well, it's a Trojan horse. You know that story about the Greeks, how they brought the Greeks and the Spartans and all that, Trojan horse and all that?
Yes, sir.
It's a Trojan horse. It's a Trojan horse. It's to make you feel like Black Lives Matter, yeah, but it's really to sneak LGBTQ in like they did. I've been said this shit. And it's like, if you look at LGBTQ, right? No disrespect, we know that was started by a pedophile. The dude who started NAMBLA started that. National Association for Man-Boy Love. Yeah. So it's like the LGBTQ and all of that shit is being funded by George Soros, but all that's pedophile shit. And then it's like the founders of Black Lives Matter is advocating for trannies.
Man,
they not. Go ahead.
Yo, listen. So speak with the pedophile shit, because you've been an avid advocate, right? For like Wayfair shit and Epstein and Hillary Clinton. That shit is all tied in. So speak on that. So one, do you really believe that Wayfair was involved with sex trafficking kids?
Well, I have to go off of what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do believe that. Whenever George Soros' name is attached to something, I don't put it past him. Any man that would fund, why would you support and advocate? Why would you advocate and support sexual anything on kids? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I got kids and I do what I do when my kids ain't around, but when my kids is around, I don't act like that in front of my kids, let alone telling my son or my daughter to be sexually active, let alone telling them to be the other opposite sex. So we still got layers of shit. So I'm like, we know you doing that. We know that you're pushing sexuality on kids out the gate. We know you doing that. For two, you rich. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, but what the fuck do old rich creepy ass people do? That's what y'all do. You're not attractive. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you can go in a club and bag a bitch off how you look. So what is you fucking on? You know what I'm saying? And then for three, it's a human trafficking is $1 billion industry. But what people got to realize is, how do you think the game is played? It's played with money and transporting. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you think it's like you think somebody is gonna bring a fucking kid to your house with a bag over their head and be like, here's the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't fucking Hollywood. This ain't the movie. Like, no, they're gonna do it. The criminal's gonna do it the smartest way they could do it. If a nigga will put some drugs in the goddamn couch and ship you the couch, you think a nigga won't put a kid in the couch?
Yo, that's very interesting too, because even if you know, like there's been a bunch of theories, right? Even with like the Pizzagate thing, right? Now, like, okay, so with these theories though, right? So first off, like, I haven't seen like too much to really like.
Hey man, we got 500 in the building, man. We're gonna continue the conversation, man. Let's turn it up a little bit, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, somebody tag Poetic Flacco in here, man. We gotta have this conversation about this, man. Somebody go tag Poetic Flacco, man. Tell them tap in with Big Aboriginal Power platform, man. The latest YouTube live program, live stream for the people, man. Make sure y'all tap in. We're gonna continue this conversation. Somebody tag Poetic Flacco, whatever social media it is, share the live and tag his ass.
Confirm that that the Wayfair or like Pizzagate really existed, right? But when I see that somebody actually brought a rifle to like the pizza shop,
yeah,
I say, yo, people really believe this. Now, do you believe that Pizzagate was a thing, or was that real? Or was
it was a thing?
Okay,
it was a thing.
Speak on it.
And I want to say this before I start, right? As I speak, right?
Yeah.
I want to. A lot of decisions I made, people want to say I'm selling out or I'm copping out. I want to say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did this shit by myself, with no help, with no team, came all the way up
at all.
So I want to say this, right? I'm taking my credit for my work, but my work here is done. I'm going in the filming industry and I'm going to reality TV. Don't come ask me nothing about no deep state. Don't come ask me nothing about no Hillary Clinton. Okay? It is what it is.
I see a bunch of people too, like, are taking your personality.
Go ahead.
Like NLE Chopper. I mean, let's speak on it.
He did
right?
jack my shit. He jacked my shit all day.
And he gives you no credit. Like, even when I watch NLE Chakra, yo, his entire mannerism, how he speaks, like his like thought process, his little, like his little like chakras and BBL green juices and all, it all comes from young Pharaoh and his school.
Everybody want to jack my swag.
Now, I do believe, again, if NLE Chakra wasn't watching you, like somebody next to him gave him that sauce.
J. Cole stole my fucking I cut the song on nigga. J. Cole stole my fucking bars.
Wow.
Facts.
Wow.
Listen, I got a song called Ritual.
Yeah.
They go like this. Ritual. Humming. Do you mind if I grab my phone?
Yeah.
Brother, man, you hear me that phone, man? I hit that weed.
That nigga didn't know what the fuck he was about to say. He said ritual.
I cut the song on nigga. J. Cole stole my fucking bars.
Wow.
Facts. Listen,
Wow.
I got a song called Ritual.
Yeah.
They go like this. Ritual. Humming. Do you mind if I grab my phone?
Yeah.
Brother, man, you hear me that phone, man? I
This
hit that
nigga
weed. J. Cole stole.
This nigga crazy as hell. He said, let me hit that weed. Look at it.
J. Cole stole my shit. But listen to me. Celebrities, this is what celebrities do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm you can call me a celebrity general if y'all want to. This is what celebrities do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They watch niggas on SoundCloud and they watch niggas that's coming up and they act like they not watching them and they bite.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do I know they doing it? Because I listen to niggas on SoundCloud. The only difference is I give them their credit and I don't bite. So niggas probably be like, oh, Pharaoh, you got so many miscellaneous niggas. Yeah, but at least I can admit that I listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bite your shit like that song. I got so much cheese.
Sure.
That's a goddamn sound call. Listen to listen. Everybody go on YouTube and type in J. Cole jacking lyrics from Young Pharaoh. Listen to this shit. I've been spoke on it 4 years ago. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me fast forward.
We can't play with the J. Cole part because he might copyright us, but yeah,
All right. I'm a mute.
So your part though. Yeah.
All right. I got you. All right, here we go. Let me hear what I'm gonna just repeat what he said. I'm gonna tell you what I said.
Yeah.
Man, dude, don't nobody believe this shit.
He jacked my shit though. Facts.
I told you he doing a Soldier Boy interview. He pulling the Soldier Boy method. He coming in all loud. He came in with I shot him, pow, pow, bang, bang, bang story. Now he talking about J. Cole stole his shit. Man, this nigga Pharaoh done lost his motherfucking marbles. This is what you call a sellout. Can we get a hashtag sellout in the chat, man? He ain't for the people no more, man. He don't think he ever was, man. That's why Big Ab Power here, man. Shout out to the rest of the Aboriginals who be putting in that work, man. Y'all know, man, this is the voice of the Aborigines, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If y'all listening, can I get y'all to drop a fire emoji in the chat? Can I get y'all to drop a fire emoji in the chat? Don't go nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to get right back into it, man. I need y'all to hit the like button, man. You already know what's up, man. Cash App and PayPal information at the bottom of the screen. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. We're going to keep this thing going, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Let's go.
My shit. All right, I don't want to talk up, but it's where I be like, I'm an habitual. I'm humping the bitch. He jacked my shit though. Facts. He jacked my shit. All right, I don't want to get your clip, but it's where I be like, I'm an habitual, I'm up an habitual, I'm like a ritual. He got that from me. And if you look at the dates of the song, man, I have a lighter on and talked it out. If you look at the dates of the songs that got dropped, I came out first. So I said to say this, a lot of celebrities jacking my shit or trying to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, also too, I realized this too, man. Like, even with your like coming up, now you really like you grew fast. And I see even with the
I've been viral
movement,
since I ain't never not been viral.
Exactly. So why do you think that guys like Umar Johnson never embraced you? Like, where did that beef start?
Cause he a hating ass, dirty ass. Excuse my language. He's a hating. I don't want to. He's a hating ass, dirty ass bitch. Now this what happened with Umar, right?
Yeah.
Umar got into it.
He said he's a hating ass, dirty ass bitch. Umar Johnson. Yeah, these niggas, both of y'all some stupid, lost ass niggas. You think we come from aliens. Umar think we came from Africa, drug over here on boats. Both of y'all slow as hell.
Umar got into it with Seti, right?
Yes,
now,
sir.
I'm gonna tell you
General Seti, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I don't fuck with Seti no more.
Right? Speak on it.
I don't fuck with Seti because I seen.
Damn, let's talk about it. That's what I've been waiting on. He about to explain why he don't fuck with General Sue and Seti. Man, hit that like button, man. I need y'all to support the channel, man. Turn up one time, man. We ain't had nobody support the channel. What, y'all don't like my channel no more? You don't want to support it? We had one motherfucker who supported this motherfucker earlier. I don't even know who the fuck it was. Let me go back. It was just one person. Shout out to them. They was lonely out here by themselves. Ain't nobody. Let me shout them brothers out one more good time. Shout out to Salvia Jones and Teron Aries for the cash out, $2 cash out donation. Shout out to Salvia Jones. All right. Shout out to Love Moves as well. I forgot to shout out Love's Moves for the cash out donation. She said, keep up the good work. I appreciate it, sis. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. Shout out to Love's Moves, man. Make sure y'all show her some love in the chat. We had a sister support the channel. We love when the sisters support the channel. You brothers support the channel as well.
Umar got into it with Seti, right?
Yes,
now,
sir.
I'm gonna tell y'all
General Seti, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I don't fuck with Seti no more. Right?
Ooh, speak on it.
I don't fuck with Seti because I sent him 10 bands on his birthday and he ghosted me.
I know it's crazy too, bro. Like the internet, like we've all just sort of like assumed it's Pharaoh and Seti cool, but we never like got that confirmation. So speak on it. So here. So first off, so Umar Johnson got into it with Seti.
And I said these two niggas this is like jail politics, right? Now for me, I ain't gonna say jail politics, but for me, I'm really from the street, bro. So like nigga, if you and Adam get to arguing in here, I'm gonna mind my motherfucking business.
Exactly.
I'm not from here. This is y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get to arguing about the setup, I'm not joking. I'm be like, yo, come on, let me step. And y'all, this y'all shit.
Yeah.
So when him and Seti got the beefing, I'm on my own platform. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? The kindness community asked me to come over there. I was already lit. I already had 40K subscribers. They asked me to come over there. So that's how I met Seti, because they asked me to come out and they tried to humiliate me and embarrass me. And they had Seti waiting on me. So it was like 20 niggas out there basically trying to jump me. And Seti was the only one that took my side. So that's how we got cool. But I said, I had already respected Seti for doing his own thing. I give him his credit for Dr. Ben and all. I give him his credit.
Yeah. My
My only issue with Seti is he ghosted me after I sent him 10 bands. That's my only issue. Other than that, I'm not going to talk down about him. Seti done been on my block. He done been in my hood. He done been in my house. He done been on my couch. I done been on his block. I done been in his hood. I done been on his couch. But that's my problem.
Wait, hold up. So the 10K was for what? Just
happy birthday, nigga. I salute you because nigga, you've been teaching. Whether I agree with everything you done said or not, nigga, you're trying to educate people. So nobody ain't never
talking to you afterwards?
I ain't never heard from the nigga since then.
Why do you think he just stopped talking to you?
Damn, said he ghosted him after 10 bands. Damn, General, what you back on coke again, bro? How you gonna do the young phenom like that? Shout out to my boy Wakandi Ai Manguzi, man, for the $3 cash out donation. We appreciate the support, man. We really do over at Big Aboriginal Power platform. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to Wakandi and shout out to my brother Librason for the $5 cash out donation. He said Triple OG Wilmore Reed, happy 70th birthday this week. Yes, man. May everybody in the love, show some love to the elder in the chat, Wilmore Reed. He will be turning 70, I believe, tomorrow. Shout out to Wilmore Reed, man. Make sure y'all show him some love, man. We love to have these elders in the chat that come through and vibe with us, get the information. We get it from them. So, man, shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all support the channel as well. Cash App and PayPal information at the bottom of the screen. And like I said, make sure y'all go purchase that American Gods pay-per-view. That American Gods pay-per-view is in the description box below. Make sure y'all go get that, man. Definitely some dope information pertaining to our history and our consciousness, customs, traditions, and innovation and inventions. So make sure y'all go check out that pay-per-view, man. It's a dope pay-per-view.
I already have 40K subscribers. They asked me to come over there. So that's how I met SETI, because they asked me to come out and they try to humiliate me and embarrass me. And they had SETI waiting on me. So it was like 20 niggas out there basically trying to jump me. And SETI was the only one that took my side. So that's how we got cool. But I said, I had already respected SETI for doing his own thing. I gave him his credit for Dr. Ben and all. I gave him his credit.
Yeah.
My only issue with SETI is he ghosted me after I sent him 10 bands. That's my only issue. Other than that, I'm not going to talk down about him. SETI done been on my block. He done been in my hood. He done been in my house. He done been on my couch. I done been on his block. I done been in his hood. I done been on his couch. But that's my problem.
Wait, hold up. So the 10K was for what? Just
happy birthday, nigga. I salute you because, nigga, you've been teaching. Whether I agree with everything you done said or not, nigga, you're trying to educate people. So nobody ain't never
stopped talking to you afterwards?
I ain't never heard from the nigga since then.
Why do you think he just stopped talking to you? Just cause like
I don't even give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck to know. But it is what it is. But coming to him and Umar.
Yeah, Umar Johnson.
And Umar get into it. So I'm like, shit, these two grown men, I ain't getting in there. Because this not I'm not in the conscious community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all niggas handle that. So somebody asked Umar, the video still on the internet. Somebody asked Umar.
I seen the video.
Yeah, what you think about young Pharaoh? He's like,
he called you, you dirty young boy.
But at the time though, bro, and I don't never like the fuck, but at the time though, nigga, I'm in a Mustang. My first car I ever brought was a coupe, a Mustang coupe. My second car I ever brought was another Mustang coupe. The third car I ever brought was I brought my ex bitch a car at the time.
Woo!
A Lincoln Cossier 2021.
Ain't never been musty.
Yeah, and then my newest car was a Vet. So I'm like, nigga, don't try to flex on me. You don't even know me like that. I've been had all this jewelry. I just never listen. If you listen to my music, I'm describing this jewelry in my music, but nobody never seen me wear it.
Yeah.
And the reason I never backed out in Buffalo is because I'm gonna be honest. I felt like niggas will blow my shit because I know what I done did in the town.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So I'm not gonna never try to flex like, nigga, I'm good in my hood. I'm not gonna act like I'm good in your hood because there's plenty of niggas hoods.
Yo, also too, I heard you never really call them that, right? But even during like an interview, you was like, I'm not a scammer like Polite and Umar. So why do you believe they're scammers? Well, Umar Johnson's cool, but you know, right?
You know. Nigga, I already exposed Brother Polite for being a scammer that he is. If y'all don't believe me, go to my channel. I got a whole playlist called Surviving Polite. Go type in Surviving Polite. I got a whole series breakdown on all his scamming, all his predatorial allegations, and I have proof on it too, man. So man, go check out the channel, subscribe if you're watching this. This is Big Aboriginal Power platform. This is your brother Aboriginal Power. This is the Wake and Bake channel, and we're gonna continue this no jumper interview with young Pharaoh. Let's go.
Polite scared me.
Wait, hold on. How you scared me? Break it down.
When I first got out of jail, this nigga hit me with the fuck ass shit everybody hit you with, the UCC creditor, sovereignty, Moorish science, simple shit. First of all,
hold on. This nigga said Polite scammed him. Shout out to my boy Bright Mo Deezy for the Cash App donation. He said, real niggas do real shit. Aboriginal love. You already know, man. It's a lot of Aboriginal love, man. It's a lot of love, man. You know, we trying to wake our people up, man. It's the voice of the Aborigines right here, man. Your brother Aboriginal Power, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Shout out to Bright Mo Deezy for the Cash App donation. Man, y'all support the channel. Hit the like button. I need y'all to do one more thing before we continue. Share the live stream at least one time, family. Share the live stream.
You know, Polite scared me.
Wait, hold on. How you scared me? Break it down.
When I first got out of jail, this nigga hit me with the fuck ass shit everybody hit you with, the UCC creditor, sovereignty, Moorish science, temple shit. First of all, nigga, respect the Constitution. Like, nigga, respect the Constitution, nigga. You not stronger than the Constitution. First of all, I don't know who need to know this. I'm gonna be honest though.
Yeah, go ahead.
You not stronger than the sheriff. If you really want to know who got the most power in the country, it's the sheriff. It's the sheriff. No disrespect. The president don't got more power than the sheriff. And I ain't in the government business. Government, I done went far enough. I'm copping out. I see y'all in Star Wars. But I said that to say this.
You heard that? He said he ain't doing that. He copping out. He already done copped out. He said he'll see y'all in the Star Wars, when he died. Shout out to Big Dog Philly over. Shout out to my boy Truth over everything, man. Shout out to my boy Truth over everything for the cash out donations. He said Aboriginals up, man. Shout out to my boy Truth over everything. Definitely, man. Aboriginals up, man. If you ain't bringing up the Aboriginal conversation, we was here, we not slaves conversation. My ancestors wasn't slaves conversation. You know what I mean? We don't want to hear nothing else. So shout out to everybody else who rocking and pushing and challenging the narrative and putting out the truth, man. Shout out to my boy Truth over everything. Shout out to my boy John Pennell too, man. He said salute you, bro. Nah, salute to you, man. You an Aborigine. Salute to you, bro. Shout out to my boy John Pennell, man. Shout out to my boy John Pennell in the chat, man. We're going to continue this thing out, man. Shout out to all the American Aborigines. If y'all fucking with the channel, which is the latest channel, I want to know what city. Matter of fact, what city and what state y'all in? We lit in here today. We trying to get 800 in here, but we at 5, so we trying to get 800. So I'm going to need everybody to share the live at least once or twice. Tell everybody tap in. You know what I'm saying? Drop your city and drop your state, man. What you smoking on, man? It's the Wake and Bake Show, man. What you smoking on?
It's the sheriff. It's the sheriff. No disrespect. The president don't got more power than the sheriff. And I ain't in the government business. Government, I done went far enough. I'm copping out. I see y'all in Star Wars. But I said that to say this. Even the government know who they hiding shit from. The sheriff.
Yeah.
That's who the military hiding shit from.
Of course.
Motherfucker, when shit happened, who pull up on the scene trying to know? The sheriff. And who tell them to get the fuck out of here? The military or the CIA. So it's like, nigga, first of all, the Constitution is upheld and backed by the sheriff. Yeah. The sheriff oath is the strong. No disrespect. I fuck with Governor Abbott. Right? I ain't saying no disrespect, but everybody know I fuck with Governor Abbott. To me, he's the best governor. Why you think Governor Abbott is so powerful? Because he fucked with his sheriff office. He fucked with his sheriff office.
Yo.
So go ahead.
Yo, so speaking of hiding shit though, right? Yo, when you first got sent the Nature Boy gay video, I'm talking about like him getting like his piss up. So first off, speak on one. When that video came into your lap, you realized that I'm about to fuck this nigga life up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody sent him a video of Nature Boy getting his little wee sucked. See, he a freak boy. He a nut ass freak boy. We just gotta call it what it is. He a nut ass freak boy. That nigga got a video and he exposed it too. Like it was just the greatest thing in the world. People, nigga, we knew he was gay. I want to see that shit.
Oh, go ahead.
Yo, so speaking of hiding shit though, right? Yo, when you first got sent the Nature Boy gay video, I'm talking about like him getting like his piss up. So first off, speak on one. When that video came into your lap, you realized that I'm about to fuck this nigga life up.
Yeah, I was already baking his ass.
Right? And then two, speak on how do you feel about his current legal situation? Because he booked, he's locked up for some other shit.
I told everybody he was a weirdo. Listen, this is how I met Nature Boy.
Yeah. I
went to New York because Polite scammed me. So I went to New York for 2 reasons. For one, I got invited out, and this is lecture I did. But you're going to see Nature Boy on the couch with me, and you see my baby mom. Now, I didn't know Nature Boy was gay at the time. He came out how everybody else came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, young Pharaoh coming, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He was cool. We played. I'm with my baby mom. He with his baby mom. We done went to a motherfucking restaurant, played chess, but I do that with everybody. When I went to Dallas, you can ask Dallas after the lecture, nigga, we went out like 50 deep to a restaurant. And then we went to the movies. I paid for all the kids. We in the movies like 60 deep. Then we went to my hotel. We in my hotel in the parking lot mobbing until like 2 a.m. So it ain't like something I individually did with Nature Boy. Whenever I go do a show, everybody know this is my schedule. We lit on Friday. We partying on, like right now I'm about to come out. I'm about to do concerts and shit on Friday. Ace.
Don't cover it up now, nigga. You did something special with young Nature Boy, young PHARAOH. Yeah, a little freaky boy.
Came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, young PHARAOH coming. He was cool. We played. I'm with my baby mom. He with his baby mom. We done went to a motherfucking restaurant, played chess. But I do that with everybody. When I went to Dallas, you can ask Dallas after the lecture, nigga. We went out like 50 deep to a restaurant, and then we went to the movies. I paid for all the kids. We in the movies like 60 deep. Then we went to my hotel. We in my hotel in the parking lot mobbing till like 2 in the morning. So it ain't like something I individually did with Nature Boy. Whenever I go do a show, everybody know this is my schedule. We lit on Friday. We partying on, like right now I'm about to come out. I'm about to do concerts and shit on Fridays and Saturdays, lectures on Sundays. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? That's my schedule. I go in the whole weekend, but I interact with my fan base as long as it ain't drama free, and it's be drama free. So I go out there, boom, Nature Boy pop out. Now, Nature Boy wasn't even supposed to be in the room, bro. He wasn't supposed to be in the room. The nigga invited him up. Nature Boy he's supposed to just be dropping me off. So this nigga ended up grabbing the mic. Now, if you notice, he keep talking and he keep trying to include me in what he's saying. Like, we going to Costa Rica, But I'm like, nigga, you a fan, bro. You a fan, and you trying to jack off my brand and jack off my style, but you trying to incorporate me into it. And nigga, I didn't say that. I don't have nothing to do with nothing you talking about. I got my own plans. So boom, after that interview, I'm like, okay, that nigga was weird. You feel me? And the interview was edited, but if you listen to the interview, the live version at the end, niggas was calling in. They like, yo, the nigga with the knowledge is self-official, but fuck that other nigga. Like they was going in on the nigga.
Dark energy.
So he get to going in on the callers. He arguing with the callers. And I'm just like, I don't want to be around this. So that was my last time seeing the nigga. First and last time. Now, boom, this is how he come back around. This is how I get a hold of the tape. I ended up seeing this nigga like, the black woman is God, He had some dark-skinned girl over there. Now, from that point on, I'm like, damn, that nigga look familiar. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that nigga look familiar. Then I'm like, oh shit, because he had a haircut. When I met him, he had dreads and other. So I'm like, oh shit, that's Nature Boy. So now I look into him and I'm like, this nigga done took my whole lecture. This nigga done took my whole sauce and ran off.
The whole sauce.
So now it's a Spanish woman over there named Mama Dia. He done killed Mama Dia. I'm like, damn. So now he over there trying to run off. Now my thing is I really do got medical books and cures. But I'm not going to tell you, I'm not just going to act like, no disrespect to Dr. Sabi. I want to be better than Dr. Sabi because I respect Dr. Sabi. So I always want to be better than the person I respect because if not, I don't really respect your craft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. I don't want somebody to say, I want to be better. Nigga, see everything I did and try your best to be better than it.
Yeah.
But I don't just go around telling people I can hit. Like, I believe I have the cure of herpes right now. And if somebody with herpes was to trust me to try to cure him, I would try to do it. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, nigga, I'm going to cure you. Nigga, I can
call
try.
Usher.
If he let me, I'll try it.
Okay.
If he let me. But goddamn, or not, I don't. It's a female. I ain't gonna say her name. She know who she is. I would try her first before Usher because I don't know about. I don't know Usher.
Or NBA YoungBoy.
He got it.
Yeah.
I try to cure him.
Yo, YoungBoy, call PHARAOH, man. Again, no bullshit. Call
no
PHARAOH.
game. See, I ain't gonna make fun of you or none of that.
Yeah, call PHARAOH.
But everybody, it's serious in the doctor's office. But goddamn, I said to say this. So boom. Now I see him doing this thing. I'm like, I felt responsible. I'm like, I gotta take this nigga down because I kind of created this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't just let him run wild. So I started going in on the nigga. And then some way, somehow, somebody shot me the tape of him doing gay porn. And I'm like,
damn.
Now I'm like, nigga, you was next to me.
You treacherous.
You was next to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was right here. You was gay, nigga. Like, damn, why y'all niggas gay? Then I'm like, he said he was from New York. But I find out the nigga was really from Atlanta.
He's not from New York.
He's from Atlanta.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Atlanta makes sense now. Why that's
And it's some real shout out my nigga Qua. Shout out Qua, shout out Gucci, shout out OJ, shout out Flocka. Shout out to real Atlanta. But now I'm like, it's making sense now.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, so you was a gay stripper in Atlanta. You lying, telling niggas you from the Bronx.
And that's the truth. This nigga Nature Boy who was in the conscious community, which now why they exploiting our conscious people like that, like this? Huh? Now, mind you, Poetic Flocko, the guy with the orange hat on, right? This guy with the orange hat on is not a black American. He's from Liberia. He's Liberia by way of North Dakota. He grew up in North Dakota, not no hood, ain't never seen no nothing. Why is he even exploiting the conscious community? This guy done sold out. This is not a good conversation for our people, man. This ain't a good look.
And you making up your shit, whatever. So now, long story short, I ended up going ham on the nigga. Then it was a white girl went over there in Canada when they got her immediately, as they should have. You know what I'm saying? Only motherfucker, no disrespect, only motherfuckers that don't go get their kids immediately for some reason is niggas. Why? I don't know. Because as soon as that white girl went over there, Canada was like BBC News, motherfucker. And I'm like, yeah, so now he ended up going to jail now for all of this shit.
Of course.
But all I can say now is,
were you shocked? No.
I'm just like, why he ain't been in there? And I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going to call 911 on him. And I'm just like, I lit Nature Boy ass up on the internet in front of everybody. I even beat that nigga in chest. Because the nigga, I'm gonna keep it about. The nigga said he would rape me, bro.
I seen that.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna stop banging on you. I'm not gonna stop banging on you, nigga. That's violation. Then I told the nigga, the reason I went so ham on the nigga on the internet, because I'm like, bro, I told you I'm like Nature Boy. I swear to God on my mama, bro, I will book you a flight right now and beat your ass.
Yeah.
I'll book you a flight. I told him, I'm like, bro, I'll book you a flight and beat the shit out you, bro. Don't ever violate me like that.
I don't think he wants smoke, man. Nah.
Whether he do or he don't, it's just certain shit you don't say to no man.
Yeah, here, right? So question, right? So even with the whole like Ninja Boy thing happening all on YouTube, it's, yo, at this time you were lit. Now I think the Tyson Fury thing took you over the edge, right? Like, so So speak on the Tyson Fury thing. So when did you realize that Tyson Fury cheated that big strong black man?
Immediately when I seen it, because I'm a fighter.
God.
Immediately when I seen it. It's like when I was young, my plug, right? My plug, he walked me on some weed. Now, I didn't know he walked me because I didn't know what I was doing, but it wasn't until my old head, until I went to him. You feel me? It was a female. She like, I know you don't be on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I know your shit be straight. You ain't never tried to bunk us. Like I said, I got white lips. Like, nigga, I would sell weed to the white boys. I ain't on no bullshit. You feel me? So if something wrong with my weed, nigga, please tell me so I can call my plug right now.
So you go to the motherfucker that's gonna snitch on you first chance they get. You gotta be a damn fool. That's just like Gilly the other day. Did y'all see that clip with Gilly was talking about I get money with the white peoples? Yeah, man, y'all be you's a fucking coon. I'll be tired of these coon ass niggas.
Sure, it was a girl, it was a black woman. She called me. She like, yo, Fee, I know you don't be bullshitting, something wrong with your weed. I mean, but I know it's not you. You feel me? Now, mind you, at the time, I'm not even smoking weed. Nigga, I just started smoking weed. I was probably like a rookie right now on the camera. So, goddamn, I'm not even smoking weed. Nigga, I'm just selling it.
Yeah.
So, I don't fucking know. So, I go to my old head. He tell me it's rabbit food. Now, that's the kind of the same way. Draw my memory. Where I was at? Draw my memory.
Oh, yeah. Right. So, Tyson Fury cheating
So it's the same way I peeped Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fighter. You're not about to lie to me. I'm in Western New York MMA, nigga. Everybody in that gym done been on UFC already. And I fought everybody in that gym and will fight their ass again. Period.
Right. So question though. So he cheated the first time, but then he beat him 2 times after that.
No,
right?
He cheated the first 2 and won the third. He cheated the first 2 and won the third.
Yeah.
He cheated the first 2 and won the third. Listen, bro, when you pop your motherfucking I called him. It's on my university. It's on our university.
University.com.
Our university right now. ATEN. Listen, when you put your hand in the glove, bro, it's supposed to be tight. You feel me? Shout out to my white friends, my nigga Roman. No disrespect to my nigga Roman. My nigga Roman, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
Roman to tell you, I show Roman how to kick. Roman is a kicking ass white boy. And everybody, I believe right now in my heart, I got the best kick in the country. I don't go fuck what nobody say. Don't nobody in the whole country hit harder than me, and damn sure don't kick harder than me.
You're super athletic, bro. Bro, listen, I seen you do some shit like jump over a fence, a backward flip, just.
Oh, yeah, I ran and did the flip over the joint.
Yeah, all type of shit, man. Yeah, right here, right? So after like the Tyson Fury thing happened, at this point, you were lit as fuck. And then during COVID, you wanted to save, like the world, right? So you were speaking on Dr. Fauci, and then YouTube said, nigga, you talking too much dope shit, nigga. Take this shit down. And then you sued YouTube for taking shit down. Now, here's my question to you, bro. When you sue YouTube, like, did you expect to beat these niggas, or was it like, bro, I gotta do this?
Games. Right? I don't go in the courtroom to lose.
Was it like
I don't go in there to lose?
Yo, listen, honestly though, right? Like when I like first seen you sue, I just thought, yo, like PHARAOH is doing this because he knows. Listen, if they're fucking with him, at 500,000 subscribers, they'll fuck with a nigga with 10,000 subscribers.
Exactly. That's part of the reason.
Yeah.
But the other half is I need my motherfucking money.
Yeah.
Don't play with my money because this how I feed my kids. Like this how I feed my kids. And the thing is, YouTube didn't pay me for like 3-4 years, bro. Wow. I made more money off my new YouTube channel, bro. Listen, my new YouTube channel, bro, the one that just got deleted again. I made 17 bands off that with like 10,000 subscribers, but with almost 600,000 subscribers, nigga, I wasn't even making $1,200 a month.
Wow.
And YouTube ain't paid me for like 3-4 years in a row. That's true.
Wow.
So now peep game. I really was just using YouTube for one, because it was fun. And then for two, for advertisement. Because I figured, okay, I'm not making no money, but I still could promote my events. So when I tell people I'm going to be at this location, they know. And everybody, y'all can go subscribe to my new YouTube now. It's ATENuniversity.com. ATEN University. Still dropping fire. Just dropped something on fractions. Just dropped something on how to read chemical elements, ambiotic and biotic life. It's still knowledge being dropped.
So PHARAOH too, right?
No, it's ATEN University.
Yo,
that other young Pharaoh is fake. It's not me.
I'm sucked to
it's
that
not
shit.
me. That's not me.
I'm sucked to that
bro,
shit.
That's not me, bro.
Yo, I've been liking this nigga shit, leaving comments on this nigga shit. So, bro, I'm like, oh God,
that's not
damn.
me, bro. I jumped in the comments. I said, bro, I respect it, but that's not me.
God damn. Yo, listen, right? So, like, speak on this though. So, you know, black folks are pocket watching as black folks, right? So the pocket watching as black folks say, yo, young Pharaoh raised 250K. But I'm saying, listen,
it wasn't 250K.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, so like, speak on it then, right? Because niggas was on YouTube talking about
I raised some money, and the rest of it came out of my pocket. And one thing what niggas need to know is, for one, I never scammed, because as I stated, I sued Polite for scamming me, and including in that lawsuit is the fact that he's had somebody else who was a troll. I ain't gonna drop his name, but they know he was my first #1 troll. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop his name, but he good. YK the Truth. YK the Truth. I'm not gonna do nothing to you, bro. Yo. I'm looking into the camera. I'm gonna tell you right now in the camera, you good, bro. But you know what it was, bro.
He's down bad right now.
But you know what it was.
YK the fucking Truth be trolling our fucking channel. He's one of the biggest fucking trolls.
300 views per video. That nigga down bad.
But he was my #1 troll at first. But he respect my shit now.
Yeah.
But he was my #1 troll. YK the Truth and them is the one who started that rumor.
Really?
Yeah. That I was scamming.
Yeah, Pharaoh, listen. I knew black folks was envious, and I knew that Pharaoh had to get away from black folks. When I see niggas talk about, oh my God, he got some new chains now. He got a new house. Niggas must be happy for a nigga, right? But they was out here trying to tear you down for getting some jewelry.
But they've been trying to tear
crib.
me down from then till right now.
That's crazy.
From the first day I got out of jail, bro, I never even got accepted by it. And it's crazy because gangsters accept me in. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like I can't hang with y'all niggas because I'm on parole. So like when I do pull up, I pull up. I don't get involved, but I pull up, and I get out of there. But the motherfuckers that you would think would accept me, the conscious community, the church motherfucker, they wouldn't even let me in their house. You feel me? So now I'm up, and it's like I'm starting to bank all kind of shit, and it's like, nigga, don't think you coming over here to ask me for shit.
And they starting to hate. Now, speak on this too. So after I guess you sue YouTube and you had to like appeal the case, then they took down your channel.
No. We skipping something.
Okay, sorry.
I sue YouTube.
Yeah.
And me and my attorney, Chris Armenta, who top 100 in the state, and we both really the best attorneys on it. We the best you could have on it.
Yeah.
I gave her an airtight lawsuit.
And she fumbled it.
No. She really won, but the judge is a Jew.
Woo!
So that's excuse me. That's interesting conflict, is it not? That's violation of my constitutional right. That's violation of the Fifth Amendment, my right to due process. Right or wrong, though. Right or wrong, though.
Right.
Because if that's the case, if I could have a Jew on a case and y'all saying I'm anti-Semitic, then if that's the case, y'all might as well leave niggas alone when they be fucking their lawyers and be doing all kind of. You might as well stop saying that it's interesting conflict. So we really see this. People got to understand about court, right? The judges be dirty. It don't be about, oh, he lost. Like, nigga, court is just like my record is really 7-1. I'm really 7-1. How do I know? Out of all my fights that I know for a fact I won, is one fight that nobody better not never tell me I lost.
Yo, I seen
when
that
I fought
too.
Joey Schaefer. Yeah. When I fought Joey Schaefer, I knocked Joey Schaefer down 4 times in one round. And it was.
Listen, man, this boy done lost his marbles for real. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We ain't done. We're going to get to the rest of the conversation because you see the main title, man, which is the hostile takeover of our culture. We're going to get into that, but we are going to continue the young PHARAOH No Jumper interview, man. So drop a fire emoji in the chat for those that can hear everything loud and clear, man. We just getting cracking, man. So make sure y'all thumb up the video, support the channel. But yeah, this boy delusional as hell.
It was so bad when they said I lost, a white lady stood up and said, that's racist.
Wow.
So it's no way the fuck you gonna tell me Joey Schaefer beat me, but they still say he beat me. Saying they do that in court.
Yeah.
Nigga, you could be all the way right. Your shit could be, nigga, it could be airtight, and a judge would be like, denied. So now it's not a case of did I lose to YouTube. Susan Wojcicki know I didn't lose to YouTube. It's just you put me in front of somebody that you knew would bang my ass. You hit me.
Yeah, here, right. So now, like, fast forward, you have 500,000 subscribers. Well, when did you realize, yo, they're gonna take my YouTube channel? Like, this shit is about to get, like, it's done. And then two, how'd you feel after you lost that channel?
I was heartbroken after I lost that channel. It was a lot of emotional pain, damage, and a lot of pain and suffering.
Yeah.
It was a lot of it.
Why did it take it though? Like, just for strikes or what?
Nah, man, listen to me, bro. They deleted like 20 videos and never even told me they deleted them. So I knew they was being sneaky because everybody know YouTube, you get them 3 strikes, you out of here. Nigga, I had a playlist called, I ain't gonna say the name of my playlist. Them days it's squash, but I had a playlist called D ended with an S. Nigga, they deleted like 20 videos out of that playlist. So I'm like, oh shit, that's when I knew they was coming. But I'm like, fuck it, I got to get mine off because truthfully, if you really want to know why, I felt like I did a lot of shit in my life I wish I wouldn't have did as a kid, being misguided and being a loyal soldier. That's what I was, being a loyal soldier. And I've been walking around with a heavy heart for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever hear 50 Cent say what happens to a changed man that die in the cell? I feel that bar because I've been around like I said, when I first started going to jail, I ain't never been around nobody that ain't had no homicide. It's like I've been going to max. I never been to jail for homicide, and I ain't going. But I never been around nobody that wasn't in there for homicide. You feel me? Now, whether the fuck I was supposed to be on the units or not, I don't know. And it is what it is. I'm not going that far back. But all I know is every time I'm ever in the bullpen, I'm handcuffed to somebody that didn't kill somebody. So on my way out of jail, one of my best friends' name was Robert Kirkland. He was a God body. And that nigga was in jail for murder. And so, damn, where was I going? Help me with my point.
No, right here. So, no. So I think we like went towards the how you feel after YouTube sued you.
Oh yeah. So I'm like, damn, y'all fucked my whole life up. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be out.
This nigga didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Listen to this nigga.
Damn, where was I going? Help me with my point.
No, right?
It was in jail for murder. And so, damn, where was I going? Help me with my point.
No, right here. So, no. So I think we like went towards the how you feel after YouTube sued you.
Oh yeah. So I'm like, damn.
Now, mind you, this conversation ain't really it don't have no substance, man. Like, I will bust it all the way open. Young PHARAOH selling out, and he tripping, he on drugs, and he also admitted that he's been drugged. So he's not in his right state of mind all the way, you know. And Poetic Flacco don't understand our culture. He don't understand our struggle. He won't even understand our questioning and angle and reasoning for. You understand me? So, you know, they just know that they want to emulate our culture. That's all that they know.
Y'all fucked my whole life up. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be out here selling drugs. I could be out here robbing. I'm on the internet being what would you say James O'Keefe is? A journalist.
Yeah.
I'm doing journalism. So it's like you didn't fuck my platform up, you didn't fuck my life up, and you ain't never paid me. And then you gonna try to throw my case in the garbage, basically like, nigga, I'm doing you dirty and fuck you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell no. Nah.
Yeah, right. So also too, so, you know, so now even like fast forward like to now, you see, you know, here. So like, tell me, how would you respond to this? There's people, some of is your haters and supporters will say, yo, I miss the old PHARAOH, man. Yo, PHARAOH, bro, you know, like what took place now? Now, I think you said you got drugged as well, right?
Oh, I was just recently drugged.
Yeah. So now, like, what's your message to people who say
he just admitted again that he was drugged once again? Let's go.
PHARAOH, bro, you know, like what took place now? Now, I think you said you got drugged as well, right?
Oh, I was just recently drugged.
Yeah.
And did you hear that nigga humming in between there? Did you hear him humming?
What took place now? Now, I think you said the old Pharaoh.
Now listen, you're gonna hear some humming. I don't know what the fuck that is, but listen.
Bro, man, yo, Pharaoh, bro, you know, like, what took place now? Now, I think you said you got drugged as well, right?
Oh, I was just recently drugged.
Yeah. So now, like, what's your message to people who would say, yo, I miss the old Pharaoh, man. Pharaoh, come back, bro. Like, you know, yo, he changed. You know, speak on that.
I don't know why y'all saying that, because everybody's supposed to evolve. Because everybody on my team going up. Everybody in this room about to go up. We gonna see y'all in a couple months. We going up. So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. But when people say you changed, how did I change and you never really knew me? Because if you knew me, you would know that I changed to something good. Because back in the day, I would have blew your shit. I would have blew your shit back in the day. I would have fat your ass. So I just feel like
this nigga just got on a shroom tip. Boy, you need to put whatever this is in his hand he's puffing on. Remove this samurai sword and check this boy in. He 5150.
How did I change and you never really knew me? Because if you knew me, you would know that I changed to something good. Because back in the day, I would have blew your shit. I would have blew your shit back in the day. I would have fat your ass. So I just feel like y'all saying I changed. I've been a righteous man. Y'all want me to continue to be a slave? You want me to work for?
You would have did what, bro?
Back in the day, I would have fat your ass. So in the day, I would have.
You would have did what to us back in the day, bro? Say it again.
Blew your shit. I would have blew your shit back in the day. I would have fat your ass. Back in the
you would have did what?
Yeah, I would have blew your shit. I would have blew your shit back in the day. I would have fat your ass. So I just feel like y'all saying I changed. I've been a righteous man. Y'all want me to continue to be a slave? You want me to work for free? That's what it is. It's like when I was in jail, right? I made my money doing law library work. I got
is that an LBGQT thing they just
back in the day. I would have fat.
He would have blew your ass. He would have fapped your ass. What is that? Pause, nigga. I don't know. Like, look at this nigga face. Just take a look at this. This is the mind of a deranged man who has been drugged. He was on his spiritual journey and his conscience pathway until somebody jumped out and drugged him. Damn.
Because back in the day, I would have blew your shit. I would have blew your shit back in the day. I would have fat your ass. So I just feel like y'all saying I changed. I've been a righteous man. Y'all want me to continue to be a slave? You want me to work for free? That's what it is. It's like when I was in jail, right? I made my money doing law library work. I got real niggas in the streets that will come in here right now and say, it's one nigga I call in here right now. Shout out my nigga Wop from the Belt. Wop, ask Molly from the Belt, Wop. Ask Molly from the Belt how many times I got him out. And he had Queen on Hamilton and I helped him beat Queen on Hamilton. So I said to say this. It's multiple niggas in Buffalo that'd be like, that nigga got me off this. Because I give him the case, I'll tell him give it to the lawyer. So it's like, nigga, I'm not doing that for free. I'm not your slave. So it's like I saved the world for free. I saved it for free because I knew I figured a day would come, right? Where I might have to have my day in court.
Yeah.
And I said, well, shit, nigga, if the feds coming for me, shit, I want to be able to say, nigga, you did what's happening. You feel what I'm saying? I see you, you see me.
Yeah.
And this is all I've done. This is all you've did.
Yeah.
I'm good. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
No. Right. So it's the last question, right? Because I think we got another interview coming, right? Derek Grace, what's your take on that nigga stealing your entire, like blueprint?
Everybody do it. And I want to let Derek know. Derek, I'm hurt, Derek, because we did a lecture out here in Cali. You feel what I'm? Matter of fact, my man King back there right now. King, the one who brought us out. I thought we was cool. But my thing is, and then it's like, okay, right? I ain't gonna speak on Derek and his girl why they broke up because no disrespect to his girl, I ain't calling. I'm just speaking. Bitches be lying. You feel? My baby mom be lying. So I ain't gonna try to pun him for nothing. The woman said, but what I will say is, when I did go in on Derek, my issue was, why would you let your woman steal my tattoo and then act like she came out with it? You feel me? Now she would, right? Yeah. Why would you do that? I'm the first one that got this tattoo. Chino did it. So I'm like, why would you let your girl steal my face tattoo and then try to act like she came out with it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, nigga, if I say something to your bitch, you gonna act like I'm arguing with a bitch. So I'm gonna say something to you, right or wrong?
You're right.
That's how it go. That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah, of course.
So I said something to Derek and I started trolling a little bit. But I mean, my thing is this, man. Wherever y'all niggas is at, stay there. Mm-hmm. I'm the only one. I'm the Iron Man. I'm the only one who could do what I could do and say what I say. I'm the only one. I don't want to see y'all niggas. Mm-hmm. I don't come over here now. This is banking. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I'm hanging with who I've been hanging with, and I'm not gonna start hanging with who I haven't been hanging with, except for the Asian community.
No facts. Yo, listen. So now, last question, Pharaoh. So look at the camera, man. Now
first of all, except for the what community? This nigga is a fucking sellout. Did y'all hear that, man?
Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I'm hanging with who I've been hanging with, and I'm not gonna start hanging with who I haven't been hanging with, except for the Asian community.
No facts. Yo, listen. So
so he pushing this new Asian shit that they pushing. Yeah, he working for them white people. He working for them folks, y'all. He just confirmed it. He just confirmed that he's working for those folks. Young PHARAOH, y'all, has sold out. He has sold out, y'all.
Now, last question.
He sold out.
Pharaoh. So look at the camera, man. Now, first off, y'all unsub from that fake ass Young PHARAOH channel. Go to
ATE Space University.
Yeah. Now, also too, Pharaoh. You know. So, what's your last statement, man, to the Black community? First off, we know already, man. The conscious community is going to grab this interview.
No, the conscious community is going to decipher and prove that this nigga's a sellout. And like I said, we got to stop niggas like this for trying to sell our culture shortly to the foreign people. We got to stop gatekeeping our culture. He's trying to get, this is part of hip hop culture, No Jumper is. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all hit that like button. Let's have a few people support the channel, man. Y'all support the channel. Come on, Aborigines. Come on, family in the chat. Y'all hit that like button. Share the live stream. If y'all enjoying the build, support the channel, man. Send a donation and let Big Aboriginal Power know how y'all feel today. We ain't done, though. We gonna continue to live, though. We ain't done. We gonna get to the part of the conversation where it talks about gatekeeping our culture, and that's something that we gotta realize and understand that's a must. We have to gatekeep our culture, and it's very important for us to do so. So let's get to that part of the bill right now, man. Let's go.
Johnny Nash.
Make sure y'all support the channel, by the way. Support the channel, hit the like button, thumb up the video. Let's go.
I can't think of the name
of the song right now. And the other song he made, 71, 72, I Can See Clearly Now. That's a huge Caribbean song, huge reggae song, international hit. He's a foundational Black American, Johnny Nash. So y'all want to play some games? We can take credit for us as foundational Black Americans. We can take credit for the success of reggae music. Yeah, Johnny Nash's record is called Hold Me Tight, 1968. That was his first big reggae hit, 1968, called Hold Me Tight. The second one, I Can See Clearly Now. All right, two huge reggae hits. Okay, now we, foundational Black Americans, we can say, hey, if it weren't for us, reggae wouldn't have been on the map. We, foundational Black Americans, put reggae on the international map, if we want to play that game. But let me tell you how honorable our brother Johnny Nash was. Johnny Nash, he didn't go to Jamaica because he went over there to the Caribbean because it was cheaper to record there. He learned the music, respected the music, and did his own interpretation of it. And he had no problem giving them their credit. He was like, hey, I went to the Caribbean, I went to Jamaica, love the people, learned some of their music, man. I studied them, and I did my version of their music. I'm not trying to take ownership of it, but I did my interpretation of their music just to show respect. That's how you do it. That's the foundational Black American way. We show goddamn respect, man. If we go do something and get involved with another culture, we have the honor and the damn integrity to just show them respect. I did a movie called 1804.
Yeah, we really do. We gotta pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Even oftentimes, us as real niggas, even if you don't even particularly like or have interest in someone or something, you can always give the credit to where credit due. And a lot of niggas know that, and we do that. That's part of our culture. But recently, as a few generations, a lot of these young brothers and people grown in these last few generations don't show that same intimate. You know, they like to steal people's shit and act like they the ones that did it. They like to copycat and act like they the ones that did it. It's okay to pay homage. You got to pay homage to the ones that lay down the blueprint from which we all took from and gathered and built and whatever the hell we did with it. Shout out to all the ones that lay down the blueprint to this Aboriginal paradigm, theological and understanding and awakening, man, because a lot of people are tapped in and adapting to it. We just elevating and trying to focus on the youth. We making this conscious understanding of being knowing who we are, which is from this land. We're not from Africa. We're Aboriginal. We're the so-called Indian. We're the so-called Black American Negro. We didn't come from Africa. We're not genetically African. We are American in all its endeavors. You understand me? And that's what we pushing, man. We waking it up. We making this cool again. We making this urbanized. This conversation about the Antanchan, the Aboriginal, we've been here. This is the urban conversation, and they need to get big Aboriginal power around.
Well, somebody from Haiti who was one of our makeup artists at one of our films, she just left Haiti. She texted me the other day, said there was some big showing of 1804 in Haiti. She called me to thank me the other day. Well, she texted me to thank me. Man, we had I went to Haiti because she didn't know I did the movie. She was a makeup artist for another film we did. And she was like, oh, I didn't know that you did that movie, TARIQ. I was just in Haiti. There was a big showing there. Man, I thank you for making that movie. I was inspired by the Haitian Revolution. And I went so hard body into producing a film that really encapsulated that history. People thought that I was Haitian. No, I'm not Haitian. I was quick to tell people, no, I'm not Haitian at all. I just respect that. I went to Haiti showing them respect, respecting that history, putting millions of dollars in a film that I thought the world needed to see, because that history is a great history. The history of the Haitian Revolution. And that was one of my most fun films. We had a ball shooting that film. It was a very expensive film, but we had a ball doing it. The people over there loved it. That film is shown all over the world. That was me showing respect. I didn't claim to be an honorary Haitian, which they call me an honorary Haitian, and I still got love for the Haitian people. But 1804 is a staple in Haitian culture. That's showing respect. You understand? That's integrity. Like our brother Johnny Nash, he didn't claim to invent reggae. He showed respect. Hey, I learned this. I wanted to pay homage to do my version of it. And there it is. Shout out to them. And hopefully you guys listen to more of their music because they're phenomenal people. That's how you show respect, man, if you go to another culture and indulge in it. You don't go to another culture. Our brother Johnny Nash didn't go over there and make this big international hit, learning reggae, and then turn around and say, yeah, I co-created reggae. Oh yeah, I went over there to Jamaica and co-created reggae 50-50, half and half. You see? You showed some integrity, man. That's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to show integrity. Hey, as a Latino, hey, look, as a Latino, we came over here. We didn't like it at first, but we studied foundational Black American culture. We studied their music. We studied their moods. We studied the music. We studied the rhyming. And then later on, we learned it. And we're appreciative of them creating something that we could learn. That would be the honorable thing to do. That would be an honorable and respectable thing to do. But your anti-Black racism, because that's what this is all about, family. This is that same anti-Black racism that exists in Latino culture. Let's keep it a buck. That same anti-Black racism, they're bringing it here because you're not supposed to give us credit for anything. So this whole thing where we're not going to give props to your culture because that will give props to you as a group. So we're going to have to put our own ownership of your culture onto us. Then we'll give props to it. That's dishonorable and it's disrespectful and it's anti-Black racism. Your anti-Black racism is stopping you from saying, hey, we got the game from them.
Listen, we got to start using more words because all these other people around us, melanated foreigners, could use that term. We got to start making this exclusive. This is anti-American Aboriginal hate. Because we the only ones that get hated like this. Most of these other foreign blacks team up together. All these other, and them foreign blacks that team up with other non-melanated foreigners. So, just get more specific. This is anti-Aboriginal, American Negro, Aboriginal hate. You understand?
Black people, particularly foundational Black Americans. That's not honorable. And I'm not giving you props for being dishonorable, because it's disrespectful to the foundational Black Americans who not only created this culture, but the ones who influenced the creators of the culture. You see? We got to stop playing this game with people. And the Caribbeans, YouTube, let's get on YouTube. Now,
we got to get on these Caribbeans. Shout out to the ones that really support and the ones that's really down for the cause. Shout out to my Caribbean brothers that's down for the cause, but it's a lot of you fucking coons that's coming from them Caribbeans, and a lot of you Haitians coming from the Caribbeans is labeled as Latin too. Haitians are Latin as Latin community. Look it up. So yeah, let's keep it real. Shout out to TARIQ NASHEED. I agree with these points, man. Hey, let's get a few people to support the channel, man. If y'all want to support the channel, Cash App and PayPal information is at the bottom of the screen, man. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. Shout out to everybody in the building for tuning in. If you're enjoying the building, drop a fire. If you're enjoying the build, drop a fire emoji. All right. If you're a proud Aboriginal or a proud FBA, drop a fire emoji. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Let's get it, man. Let's continue.
People. And the Caribbeans, you too. Let's get on YouTube. Not just the Latinos, y'all Caribbeans too, because y'all got this thing too, where y'all have more of a camaraderie with the damn Latinos against us. Because like I said, a lot of these Caribbean places where you have these Black Caribbeans, many of these places are technically Latino cultures. Haiti is technically a Latino culture. They were talking about that on Twitter the other day. A lot of folks don't know Jamaica has been considered somewhat of a Latino society because that place was colonized at one point by the Spanish. That's why there's so many Spanish names over there. Spanish Town, the Port of Spain, Ocho Rios, that's a Spanish word. You understand? Spain colonized them for a while. So they go back and forth with the labeling of a Latino culture with them. You understand? Even though these people are jet black, yeah, Panama, these jet black people over in Panama, that's Latino. Belize, that's why so many Black Belizeans out here in LA got these Spanish names. You understand? Come on, man. But watch the words. So the third thing that they do, the third trick bag they do, and again, I need you guys to retweet this, put this on your Twitter. Let's get 10,000 people. We need 10,000 people in here.
Well, shit, he's looking for 10. I ain't asking for that many goddamn people, but can we get at least 800 in here today? We're going to give you another hour to try to get 800. In order to get 800, I'm going to need all my family, the 524 people that's watching this live stream, to share it at least 5 times on whatever social media of your choice. Let's get 800 people in here, man. Tell everybody tap in, retweet this, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok. Let's go.
Tonight, because we spitting some hot fire. Let's get 10,000 people in here tonight. Retweet this, ladies and gentlemen. If you just got in here, hit that share button below and retweet this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Retweet it. So another trick bag they do, because remember, the name of the game is to not give foundational Black Americans credit specifically. They cannot give us exclusive credit. They have to either share credit or they have to give credit to Africa. And I've seen Fat Joe do this too. Fat Joe will turn around and say, you know what, man, all of it is all African. It's all African. You know, Puerto Rico is all African. That's a trick bag too, family.
Right.
That is a trick bag.
We ain't no motherfucking Africans, nigga. Facts. We ain't Africans. We Aboriginal. Slap out of it. Get out of it, Tariq. You know we ain't no goddamn African.
And look, man, it's all African, man. The Caribbean, Puerto Rico, black folks in America, FBA. Man, the bottom line, we all African at the end of the day. We all get it from Africa. No, no, no. That's a trick bag. That's you trying to take things off of foundational Black Americans' resume. We're not doing that.
When he say foundational, he mean aboriginal for real. He just don't know all the science. That's why I'm here to educate him. I would love, and I fuck with Tariq. I really support him. And like I said, I don't agree with everything that he say. That's why I said it's good for us to have dialogues like this. I'm gonna catch one of his Twitter spaces. I'm gonna go in there and drop some of that fire ass heat.
Because you do not have an African version of Nas, an African version of Rakim, an African version of J. Cole, an African version of Kendrick Lamar. You don't have it. That's hip hop is a foundational Black American invention exclusively. You understand? But then again, this stuff is coming from the top, man. A lot of this stuff is coming from the top. This hostile takeover, a lot of it is coming from the top. They had some of Roland Martin's buddies, Greg Card, and some Caribbean woman who was talking about hip hop, and she was trying to attribute all of these things to Caribbean culture. And she falsely said that, like Malcolm X, he started talking about Malcolm X and his parents being Caribbean. And listen to this. This is Greg Card, and this is the Boule crowd. So when you see the Boule crowd jumping in on the lies, you know something is up right now. So this woman's Sunyata Amen, I don't know who she is, but listen to some of this stuff here. Listen to this. Hold on.
Right. So then we have the other Pan-Africans. We move forward. I'm just going to make big notes, right? And then we have Malcolm, right? Majorly influenced by Garvey and, you know, and possibly because he had parents who were Caribbean, right?
Yes.
And then we move forward. Who were Garveyites?
That's right.
Okay. So then my grandparents were still listening to Mento, which is the music that comes before ska, and they were listening to the origin, like the ska, and then like, you know, how Toots and the Maids House and like those styles of music that gave birth to reggae. So they weren't in that set, you know, it's not like they were against it. It's just that then I heard that music and it was like my parents and partly my music. And so what I observed was that reggae artists, as that started to come forward, came to New York, or the music was traveling both to Britain and to New York.
Now look, she's trying to get her lie together. And I'm sorry. Now this woman can't even get her lie together. This is babble. Listen, she's babbling, but this is what they're putting out here. I'm gonna play the rest. This woman is still trying to flesh her lie out. She's already lied about Malcolm X's parents being Caribbean. Malcolm's mother was from Grenada, but his dad was FBA. Malcolm's dad was FBA. His dad wasn't from no damn.
Yeah, they be trying to lie about this. Like Umar Johnson be lying about his little family. Nobody know about this Caribbean, Cuban background. Niggas know that his ass Black American from Philly. They said they Black Americans. They don't know about that African shit. Shout out to my boy Crip Walk, man. What's up? He said, keep it aboriginal, man. He said, keep it aboriginal. Appreciate the Cash App donation too, man. Shout out to my brother Crip Walk for the Cash App donation. Shout out to Keith for the $2 Cash App donation. He said, I was in the gas station and the A-Rail called me Mex Primo. Damn, they call you Mex Primo? I mean, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be cussing these motherfucking dirty sand niggers out. Excuse my French. Educational purposes only. I'll be cussing their ass out. I don't play no games with them.
Caribbean. So she already got caught in one lie. Now here she go with some more lies.
Primarily, right? And parts of Canada, but like these are epicenters. And then that influences hip hop.
What?
Right?
What? So see how she was babbling, babble, lie, babble. You see, that did what? How did that influence hip hop? See, this is what we gotta catch these lies and stop them, because we didn't sat here and let these people tell these kind of lies. She was like, yeah, there was reggae and there was ska influenced reggae, and then reggae went to Britain and then it influenced hip hop. What's the correlation? That don't even make no damn sense. What are you talking about? The hell are you talking about? That don't make no sense. That makes zero sense. Hold on. That makes zero sense. Hold on.
Primarily, right? And parts of Canada, but like these are epicenters. And then that influences hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. And so that school style on the microphone, like the dub plates, the instrumental versions of a song, what they call dub plates, are played, and then people are toasting on the song, and they're giving you things, and sometimes you hear that, like, so-and-so, we have culture, right?
No, we don't be hearing that. You're the goddamn lie, lady. Keep that bullshit over there. You're lying. Yeah, that's cap. Hey, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Can I get all 500 people in the chat, man, that's watching this live? Can I get y'all to drop a fire emoji in the chat, man? Don't be afraid to hit that like button. You know what I mean? I know y'all enjoying the live stream because I'm a real nigga. I'm y'all cousin that y'all ain't met yet. You understand me? So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, man. Cash App and PayPal information at the bottom of the screen, man. You can use both of them, man. Support the movement, man. The real support the real. You understand me? If you want to shop Aborigine, walk Aborigine, have some gear that's handmade and owned by Aborigine, make sure you go to weare2am.com. Make sure you go to weare2am.com, man. Somebody put that in the link, that link in the chat, man. If you want to shop and smoke good, I know most of y'all niggas on that good herb. Y'all smoking the Zaza, the loud, man. Get some Aboriginal hand-grown packaging, own business, organic shit, man. Make sure y'all go DM Asteroid Code, you know, as in the asteroid rock. Yeah, Asteroid Code on Instagram. DM them using promotion code, man. Go inquire, get you some of that shit, man. You get you anywhere in the United States, it'll come to you. You feel me? Go get you some of that nice smoky smoke. You already know how we do around this motherfucker, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all support the channel, man. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in.
Hold on.
Primarily, right? And parts of Canada, but like these are epicenters. And then that influences hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. And so that school style on the microphone, like the dub plates, the instrumental versions of a song, what they call dub plates, are played, and then people are toasting on the song, and they're giving you things, and sometimes you hear that, like, so-and-so, we have culture, right? So in between,
who was hearing some damn dub plates? The people in New York, they weren't listening to Caribbean music like that in the early 70s. They weren't listening to that.
Singing about, you know, ladies' jiggly bits and, you know, having some kind of gun culture, because you have to understand these are like working class people. So this is what they're seeing. Just like hip hop has always talked about what it sees. These are the nascent roots of hip hop. And
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Right, and of course there are American, like this is an American Caribbean mashup.
No, it's not an American Caribbean mashup. No, it's not.
Hip hop, but it's tremendously.
Oh boy, man, we should have been stopping these damn lies a long time ago. That's horse crap. What this woman said. That's horse crap. And when you talk to dudes who were in the Bronx, she's talking about gunplay and what are you talking about? Nobody was listening to no dub plates in New York or anywhere in America at that time. Kool Herc wasn't even playing that stuff at the parties. He said, I couldn't play no reggae at the parties. The crowd didn't like him. Am I trending on Twitter again? I'm always trending. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Am I trending on Twitter? Hold on. But yeah, these kind of lies, man, they tell these lies. Yeah, I'm trending. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they tell these lies all the time. They spew these damn lies all the time. These lies come from the top. You see? Oh, man, we should have been correcting these lies a long time ago. We should have been correcting these lies a long time ago. See, family, we didn't get any influence from no damn dub plates or Jamaica or the Caribbean. We didn't get any influence from the Caribbean. I'm going to say that again. There is zero. I'm talking about zero zero influence on hip hop from the Caribbean. We didn't get anything from Caribbean culture. We didn't get nothing from Caribbean culture. Hip hop came from funk culture. It came from funk music. In this documentary we're going to do, family, not only are we going to show you the foundation of Black American roots of hip hop, we're going to show you the Southern influences. Because family, and shout out to our brother Marcel Dixon. He was doing a live earlier, but he was breaking this down too. And I want to have my brother Marcel in this. We're going to go so deep into this thing because we have to really understand our culture. We got to understand the influence of the Carolinas onto hip hop. The roots of hip hop in New York doesn't come from no damn Jamaica. It comes from the Carolinas. Do y'all understand what I'm saying to you? Many of the roots of hip hop and the influences of hip hop comes from the Carolinas. Because we're going to be filming down there too. We're going to show the connections of the Carolinas and what was going on down there. Because understand, in the Carolinas, there was all types of musical innovations and dance innovations coming out of the Carolinas. You had a lot of, going back to the early 1900s, you had dances that became worldwide known, like the Charleston. The Charleston was a dance that was international coming out of Charleston, South Carolina. These dances and parts of the culture, yes, a lot of the Carolinas has a lot of influences on what would become hip hop. Look at many of the hip hop artists and look at where they got the hip hop influences from. James Brown, remember, James Brown is from South Carolina. Pigmeat Markham, who made basically what many believe is to be some of the first rap records in the 1960s, he's from South Carolina. The first MC, technical hip-hop MC, who...
Man, we're going to get ready to end this live stream right here, man. I didn't know we was going in on this damn long, boy. We've been running in for a while. Sheesh. I'm gonna do part 2 to this motherfucker tomorrow, man. Y'all tune in to tomorrow episode, man. I got a lot of shit, man. We gotta cover, man. It's a lot of shit. I want to talk about Gillian Wallow show, $1 million worth of game. He's a coon, man. We gotta stop people like this that's infiltrating our culture. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna finish a little bit of what the Latin community and the hostile takeover and the fake inserting of our culture. You understand me? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Listen, we got 500 people in here. If y'all support Big Al, man, we can get everybody to support the channel. $2 challenge. Everybody support $2. Hit the like button, support the channel, man. Make sure you share this. Make sure you copy it. Go hit the share button, copy the link. Send it to somebody in a text message. Leave it in the comment section somewhere. Make a post about it. Share Big Aboriginal Power platform, man. With that being said, man, shout out to all the American Aborigines. Shout out to all the American Aborigines. Shout out to all the American Aborigines in the building, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in too, man. You know what I mean? We got to appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shout out to everybody. So, yeah, this was a dope-ass live stream. I appreciate everybody for tapping in too, man. Who we got in here? Y'all drop some fire emojis before we get out of here. Y'all drop some fire emojis before we get out of here, man. With that being said, peace and love to all American Aborigines. Make sure y'all be safe. Make sure y'all be aware. Make sure y'all stay vigilant. Make sure y'all stay dangerous. This your brother Aboriginal Power. Don't let nobody tell you that we ain't here, man. We've been here. The Aboriginals, the original people of this land is still here. Shout out to everybody in the building.
We're still here. I still have my practices. We know who we are. This is who we are. So you can call me colored, you can call me Negro, you can call me black.
Oh, man. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me.
What kind of Indian are you?
Like Tonto Indian?
Shinnecock Indian.
Really? You're Shinnecock?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you were Shinnecock.
Could have fooled me.
That's the kind I am. Hey. So you should be Big Chief Bastard, not Old Dirty.
His family was here when Columbus landed, huh?
Is that right?
Yes.
So you are not a black man, you're an Indian?
I'm an Indian.
No kidding. Now this is a shock.
We are learning more to.
I don't need no gun to do my thing. Mao Zedong said that power grows out the barrel of a gun. He never said that power was a gun. That's why I don't need no gun to do my thing. What I need is some freedom. What I need is the power to determine my destiny.
These lines, rapping about a life that they never live. Realize. Streets crying for a miracle. I'm on fire. I am a miracle. These lines, rapping about a life that they never live. That's why hip hop's dying. Streets crying for a miracle. I'm on fire. I'll never die. I am a miracle. These lines, rapping about a life that they never live. Realize.
Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. Alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me hear. I gotta sleep with one eye open. Tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach. Paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open. Tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach. Paranoid, yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I put attention, all in my blood, all in my veins. They started with perky, now that hair by numb is veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach. Paranoid, yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach.